What's up? Watching Florida lose to Canada? Wow. I wouldn't get too distracted here. That sounds pretty important. Banking tree.
What you think about when you're born into a fire? Let them burn it out. Sell them to the richest buyer. They wanna let the world decay. They tell us lies and fade away, fade away. We feel betrayed. We were raised to lose the race. Wake at the back of the pack, kill it anyway. Listen up now, because we're never dropping out. Beat the odds, beat the big house. The brains are bigger than the doubt. We've been thinking for ourselves, never let the truth fade away. This is bigger than ourselves, we won't let the world burn away, burn away. We feel betrayed. We were raised to lose the race. Wake at the back of the pack, kill it anyway. To play
What's happening? What's happening?
face the world's mistakes. Wake at the back of the pack
Thug Life.
anyway.
Oh, of course. Second day in a row, Dr. J. Second day in a row. Yesterday we didn't have internet. Now you don't have a keyboard. What?
And we feel betrayed. We were raised
I was talking to our boy Brad about the
wake at the
Russian QAnon connection I mentioned last night when we were talking about bots. He's got a bunch of information I'm gonna read here in a second. I told you he like went, so like he followed it for a while, then he went like in depth investigating it for a while. Like he's got the info on all these guys. When he sent me out, when I was first talking about who is QAnon stuff, man, he sent so much shit. He had like Google Drive folders for shit on like Thomas Schulenberger and shit. It's crazy. And shit.
Hey daddies, it's me, the Linda Binda from TikTok. I wanted to make this video because I wanted to thank you for watching Cold Beer Confessionals with Will Bird. I think that's just incredible. I've watched a few episodes and I'm just like very intrigued. But you know what I'm most intrigued in is Big Daddy's Meat Stick. I heard that it's very thick, like a good old German sausage. You know, Linda and her coochie loves that. Oh, never mind. Let's not go there. Anyways, I hope you have a good show and enjoy it as you can. There's a lot of weird things that go on, especially when it comes from the realm of Linda Bindaland. So, enjoy the show. Thanks for watching. Peace out.
That one was wild, dude. Like, people think I make up that story about crack salesman Linda. Look, I was really fucked up like during that time. Like, I was doing pills and drinking a lot and shit, but it was just it didn't even seem like real life. Like, so many weird things happened. There's a fight that broke out one night in the house we were renting. Yeah, it was just wild. So I was with two other guys, and at the time I wasn't seeing anybody, dating anybody, doing anything. They were both dating people. And we were all fucked up all the time, right? I had got a bunch of morphine sent up to us. We had a bunch of Roxys. It was fucking crack. There was some guy introduced us to meth for the first time. Like, we were all fucked up. So, guy one day we're driving down the road, and he's like, damn, my girlfriend, he names her. He's like, damn, my girlfriend got a new haircut, and it actually looks really good. I was worried about it. And guy two's like, oh, okay, that's cool. And I was in the back seat. They were up front. I think I was laying down. And then guy one's like, yeah, I was surprised. I thought it was going to look bad, but it looks really good. And the guy's like, oh, well, my girlfriend was going to get a haircut today too. Isn't that weird? And I was just sitting there. I wasn't even saying anything. And they started talking about it or something. They kept talking about it and talking about their girlfriends or whatever. And we were pulling in the driveway. We got out and went to the house. And I think I went to piss, and I come sit on the couch, turn on the TV. And he's like, hey, did you say you're, or he's like, he says, here's that picture I was talking about. I'll send it to you. And now look, it was just a picture of her in a shirt with her haircut, right? I mean, it was a good picture, but it wasn't like she was naked or nothing, right? It was a haircut picture. He's like, here's that picture I was talking about. I'll send it to you. And guy two said, oh, wow, it does look really good. Now, that conversation ended. Fast forward like a week later, okay? And we just got off work. We started drinking. We had some people over. We were playing beer pong with liquor shots. Whatever. The party ends. We're doing pills and all. We're not just drinking. We're pretty fucked up. We're doing all kinds of stuff. Party ends. Everybody leaves. Guy two is like sitting on the couch. There's two couches. A couch across from me, and then there's like a chair at the end. Guy two is sitting across from me. And guy one is like sitting in a chair beside me. So guy two gets up and goes to the bathroom. He goes to piss. Guy one gets up and takes that guy's phone. And I'm like, what are you doing? He's like, shh. I'll play a joke on him. Okay. So he left his phone on the couch. Guy went to piss, comes back. As soon as guy two comes out, guy one goes in the bathroom with the other guy's phone. I'm thinking, this is a weird joke. So he sits down, and he's like, where's my phone? And I was like, other guy grabbed it. He said he was going to play a joke on you. And he's like, that's weird. Which is what I thought. I was like, he took it to the bathroom. Maybe he's setting your like wallpaper as his dick or something. Nope. For some reason, he got convinced that his girlfriend, who were thousands of miles away now, right? Like back in Tennessee, and we're like basically in Minnesota. He was convinced that his girlfriend was cheating on him with another guy that we all grew up together, all worked together, all lived in a house together. There's literally no chance for him to cheat. Like they're like an 18-hour drive away, and we all live together, go everywhere together, work together, eat together. We're together all 24 hours a day. So he goes in the bathroom and goes through his phone and finds that picture that he sent him. But in his rage and crackheadedness, I guess, he thinks that the girl sent the picture to guy 2 while she was dating guy 1. So, very strange. Bathroom door fucking flies open. He comes fucking sprinting out of the bathroom. It was terrifying. Somebody comes sprinting out of the bathroom at you. He comes sprinting out of the bathroom, and the other guy, his back's to him. Like the bathroom door's like behind the couch over there. It was a huge living room that we kind of cut in half with furniture, so it wasn't as big. Anyways, he's like fucking sprinting out of the bathroom, and about the time that I look over and like I guess my eyes got big, I didn't know what the fuck was going on. The other guy starts to stand up on the couch. He tackles him from behind the couch, hitting him in the back of the fucking head. I'm trying to pull him apart. The goddamn the landlord just lives across the road, and I guess he was concerned about our party already. So the time the landlord shows up and walks into the back door, which is the kitchen, they're already fighting on the floor, and I'm trying to drag them apart. The one guy doesn't even know why the fuck they're fighting. The other guys misconstrued him while they're fighting, and the landlord's standing there in a pair of overalls, just like, you know how you like run your thumbs to a pair of overalls and hold them out? He's just standing in the kitchen watching me trying to pull them apart. That was a crazy time. Bunch of weird stuff happened. Anyways, they fought, didn't talk to each other, which is really awkward. They didn't talk to each other for like a week. Both of them had like black eyes. One of them's nose was swollen up. The other one had like fucking, like their ear split from a punch and it was bleeding and shit. Very weird times. Don't mix drugs, living, working, and hanging out together, I guess, is the moral of the story. Anyways, what have you guys been up to? I wasn't going to live stream, but I was given this, so I basically had to, I think. I was required to by law.
Please, Big Daddy Meatstick.
Yeah, I can't abuse my geriatric fans, okay? I gotta stay with it. Had to. Migraine today. That's no good. I was the same. There's also the other place that guy won. One day, I think we were kind of running late. No. There was a wind outage, so we were going into late work. We're going into work later than we usually do because the winds are so high. We were building a wind farm. Surprise, surprise. Winds are high where they build a wind farm. So we were building windmills, but when the winds got so high, we couldn't do the work at the top of the towers. So sometimes you get a text message or a phone call and they say, come in, this time. The winds are supposed to die down like an hour after that and we'll get started. We were going in late to work for a wind outage and the other guy wasn't there for some reason. I can't remember why. Maybe he was home on vacation or some shit. Anyways, we were driving to work and guy one decided he wanted to drive his motorcycle to work, and he was in front of me, and I was behind him on a pickup truck, driving my truck, and he was in front of me on a motorcycle. And in Iowa, all the roads are like, where we were at in Iowa, all the roads are straight and perfect squares. And then, like, the roads are built up, and then down in the valleys between the roads are like fields, like cornfields. But there's no mountains and shit to go around. Like, where I live, all the roads are crooked as fuck. But like here, it was just like a perfect crosshatch pattern. Anyways, he was driving down the road on his motorcycle, and it's like a gravel/dirt road. We haven't got to asphalt yet. And this big ass fucking Jake, like a turkey, comes like walking up the hill, like looks at him, like makes eye contact with him while he's riding down through there. And then as soon as he gets maybe 10 feet away, the thing jumps, takes flight. He hits the turkey at about 40 miles an hour. It claws him. It cuts him open. He lays the bike down. It goes off into the field. It was pretty bad. So we got the bike, got it in the back of my truck. Me and him got a bike in the back of my truck. Turned around. I asked him if he wanted to go to the hospital because he was cut. He was bleeding. He's like, no, fuck it. Turned around, went back, got him patched up, kind of, like dressed his wounds or whatever. We did stupid stuff because we were strung out. He probably should just took the day off. Anyways. We get the bike, unload the bike, call into work, tell him we're going to be a few hours late, patch him up. He uses some peroxide, dresses the wound, puts a little, it's not a bad cut, but still it's a cut on his chest. Hops in his pickup truck and decides, and he says, okay, we'll just go on into work because where we come in late, we're going to be working later. He's like, I'll just take my truck. We'll worry about the bike later. And I was like, okay. So he gets in his truck and takes off, and I'm following him down the same fucking road, about a mile from where he was attacked by the turkey. He's the same day, a couple hours later, same fucking road. He's driving his pickup truck about a mile away from where the turkey happened, and a goddamn deer comes out in front of him. Now, in his pickup truck, he was doing like 60. But we were flying on that road. It's kind of dangerous on a motorcycle, especially like in gravel and shit. His pickup truck, he was doing like 60. Hit a fucking deer, totaled his truck, went off into a ditch. That guy had bad luck, come to think of it. Maybe I need new friends. Maybe that's the problem with it. Anyways, let's see. I told you I was going to read this stuff from Brad. Let me grab it. So we're talking about Russia having influenced the QAnon movement. It seems like it went too well. Like it took off too quick. I think somebody was pushing it. Now, whether that was a U.S. or some other foreign agency, who knows? But it seems like someone was manipulating it, because why doesn't every conspiracy on 4chan take off like that? Why this particular one? Look how quick it took off. Now, it didn't hurt it any that COVID happened, right? Everybody went kind of crazy during COVID, being locked up. But here's what Brad says. First of all, he sent me this picture. So that's Flynn and Putin at a dinner. And he says, to further your show last night, largely because of Flynn, I assumed in the end Q may have been a Pentagon or a Pentagon contractor adjacent to PSYOP. You got me thinking now that maybe Russia decided to hijack and amplify the movement, and it inadvertently helped, and it helped Trump. Advertently, not inadvertently. It helped Trump. He was involved in it, so he says, I'm glad I put that all behind me. Then he says, Posobiec also had strange Moscow ties with Bitcoin Jack. I don't know if you guys if we talked about that, but Jack Posobiec, Bitcoin Jack. He says, I know that McChrystal innovated, pioneered, and ran online PSYOPs years before Q in the Middle East, while Flynn was his subordinate. So General McChrystal was running PSYOPs, like online PSYOPs and shit, in the Middle East, with Flynn working beneath him at the time. Sorry, let me finish typing this. He says, in the Middle East, while Flynn was his subordinate, I figured Q was just a homebrew PatCon version of what they did in the Middle East. So a PatCon, so like attacking the Patriot movement, right? Like the FBI when they infiltrated all the Patriot movements. He said, I figured it was just a U.S. Patriot version of what they did in the Middle East. When Obama warned Trump not to hire Flynn, maybe it's because they knew what he was up to with Putin. I knew. So when Obama warned Trump not to hire Flynn, apparently Obama had looked at Flynn for a position in his administration, and while doing their due diligence, had found some stuff that wasn't so great about Flynn. So 100%, I think this is even confirmed by Trump. Obama said, hey, that's not a good pick. I wouldn't hire Flynn. Trump did it anyways. That probably made him more likely to hire Flynn if Obama told him not to be honest with you. McChrystal and Flynn's post-military career offices are in the same small building. At least they were. They just said, have a good day, fight a heat wave. One last conspiratard thought. Maybe Flynn was not fired by Trump, but redeployed to lead the Putin-assisted hijacking of the MAGA Q-tard movement. What else would the Russia meeting be about? The only thing that's for sure, regardless of how Q was started, is that Flynn played a pivotal role. And then he says, talk to you later. Flynn did, you guys remember, like Flynn is trying to separate himself from Q now, but you guys remember he did a goddamn, he swore into QAnon. His whole family did it. Like he was huge in it. Digital soldiers and shit. I don't know. It's just weird. He had a lot of ties to it. Plus, he, I don't know if you guys know this, but Flynn lobbied for an Israeli phone hacking program that's basically on every phone in the world now. He basically was lobbying Congress to let the Israelis deploy it in the U.S. I don't know. Then I put back, yeah, and I think the Trump administration probably knew about this. So what they condition their followers to do, they're MAGA devout, is anytime anybody brings up Russia, it doesn't matter if you're talking about, Russia directly influencing the election and changing vote tallies, or you're talking about Russian bots, all they hear is Russia, and they're like, nah, I'm not listening. No, Russia, it's all fake. That's conditioning. When someone tells you so many times, like they tried to get me, there's nothing going on with Russia, nothing's happening with Russia. That was a big nothing. They couldn't find any. When someone tells you that over and over and over and over and over again, it's conditioning your mind to respond like that. So if they knew at the time that Russia was heavily pushing this through bot farms and with money and through social media, what better to do than get your fans in condition to where when they hear the word Russia, they immediately fucking flip out and they're like, there's no such thing as Russia. There's no such thing. No, that never happened, didn't happen. Which is the way they react now. If you bring up Russia, they're like, oh, the Russian hoax. It's weird. Anyways, I like to talk to Brad about it. He seems to know what he's talking about. Not like that goddamn Dr. J Banana. Whatever. Check out this. Oh, by the way, if you want to support the show, please go to coldbeer.fund. The website's kind of wonky right now. I still need to update it. I don't know what broke, but I guess I need to go by and figure it out. Like my background's no longer purple. My shit's moved around. Anyways, the links still work. buymeacoffee.com/coldbeer. You can use those. You want to support the show, make a contribution there. And let's see. Check out this video. This is from the civil rights lawyer again. He does some good videos. He gets some clips that I think people send directly to him, and they're not anywhere else on YouTube, because I would rather, like, I do appreciate his opinion, but I don't want to like steal his videos. I would rather find the source material, but a lot of the videos he gets, they're not available anywhere else. Someone thought Trump, do the psyops as good as he is doing it. He's just lying. He repeats lies over and over to where it becomes the truth, and other things he does. He was taught that. Yeah, probably. I think at least someone's saying like, hey, anybody brings up Russia, you just make a joke out of it, right? That we don't want them ever to mention the word Russia.
I just want to talk to you for a minute. Kind of like you had an issue with all our deputies. When you're making the comments and you're making them on Facebook.
So this starts out pretty quick with a cop showing up at a house. There's a guy that comes walking out, obviously named Paul, and he says, I just want to talk to you real quick.
Well, I just wanted to talk to you for a minute. It sounded like you had an issue with one of our deputies. When you're making the comments and you're making them on Facebook, that kind of brings issue to me.
This police officer in West Virginia just showed up at this guy's house because he got upset at something that this guy posted on Facebook about police officers.
The direction that our department's going.
He's literally here because he's mad about this cop is here to talk to this guy because he's mad at. Now, there's nothing illegal about him coming to his house to talk to him, but you're going to see the civil rights lawyer will talk about it. That's at will, right? He can't hold him there. If the guy tells him, get the fuck off my property, or walks away or doesn't want to talk to him, then it's over, right? They both have to agree to be there. There's no warrant. There's no detention. There's no nothing. But he's mad about a Facebook post where Paul said, apparently he took a picture of a cop car that was setting in a speed trap near his house at something called the Hot Dog Hut, a restaurant around the corner, and said, I wish I had an M80 to throw it behind this cop and give him a heart attack. Now, does he mean literally give him a heart attack? Probably not. He probably means figuratively, like scare him. Then he's like, these dirty cops are responsible for the death of such and such, such and such. Like he names like 3 people. Says that the department is responsible for the death of these 3 people. But the big part was that he said, I wish I had an M80, throw it behind this cop, give him a heart attack. That's all covered with free speech. Like, I don't know what he thinks he's doing here. But here we go.
Going in is a lot different than what it was 30 years ago. Secondly, when you bring up Howard Ferris, you bring up somebody that's important to me. Because he was like my uncle. When you make comments like that kind of upsets me, you know what I'm saying?
But when this guy says...
Now, he admits when you make comments like that, that upsets me. He's there because he's mad. This is 100% a tyrant.
This was freedom of speech that triggers this police officer. And even though he's at this guy's home without a warrant, when his feelings get hurt, he unconstitutionally grabs the guy and arrests him.
Freedom of speech. I can say whatever I want. I could 100%.
Freedom of speech. I can say whatever I want. Now, the cop responds, It happens kind of quick is why I'm recapping it all. But the cop responds, I could write up a warrant for you right now. And he says, go ahead, fucking do it. He's like, I will. And he's like, fuck this, I got to go to work. And that's when the fireworks happen. The cop won't let him go to work. Now, again, this has to be at will. He's not detained. You don't have to, he's not forced to stand there and talk to this cop because his feelings are hurt over a Facebook post.
Write up a warrant for you. I'm not, you want me to do that? Okay, that's fine.
I don't give a
I'll
fuck.
do that for you. I came down. Well, I came down. Hold on, I'm talking to you. Stop walking away from me. No, get back over here. You want me? Turn around.
So what happens there is he's like, I got to go to work, dude. He's like, hold on, I'm talking to you. You need to come back over here. Now, that's a power thing, right? It doesn't matter where he's at that you could fucking talk to him. You can't tell him where to stand while you speak with him at his house. That's a power thing. And he says, fuck you. And when he says, fuck you, they grab him and arrest him. Now, the Supreme Court has upheld you're allowed to cuss or use hand gestures or whatever when interacting with cops. That's part of freedom of speech. Some of the most, freedom of speech is not here to protect things that you like or things that you agree with or things that anybody would say. Freedom of speech is here to protect the things that you don't like or that the cops don't like or that hurts their fucking feelings or makes them mad.
Unbelievably, this police officer admits several times on the body cam footage that this arrest was retaliation
A little bit.
against this guy's
It made me think of SpongeBob. Weenie Hut Juniors or whatever they call it.
protected free speech under the First Amendment.
I came down here to talk to you like a man and be cool with you, and you wanted to say something like that to me. Yeah. It's fine. Good job there. We're going to make something.
Oh, by the way, we're working on a side project, guys. The most hurtful, egregious, horrible comments you can find about me, forward them to one of the moderators over on Telegram or send them to my email address so we can get them all bundled together. We're going to do a hate mail show, I think. Or maybe a segment of show called It Came From the Haters.
Some of the comments that he's making, I'm not going to put up with that.
So because this police officer
So he tells his dad, some of the comments he's making, I'm not going to put up with that. That's literally freedom of speech.
was butthurt about something that this guy Paul said on Facebook, he arrested him without a warrant from his home, threw him in jail where he sat for 2 days, which then caused Paul to lose his job, even though, because the charges were baseless, the prosecutor...
So this guy better sue the fuck out of him. Baseless charges, they knew wouldn't stick. They laugh and giggle about it after they lock him up. They keep him in jail for 2 days and he loses his job. What's up, Thomas?
later had to drop the charges. Why was that police officer smiling? I'm going to break down this footage for you, and you haven't seen a half of it yet, and point out every single constitutional violation that this guy recorded himself committing on video. Here's yet another West Virginia video. I almost wish these would come from other states, but they keep coming from West Virginia.
Now, the last video we watched with the steroid cop that jerked the guy on the passenger seat, the male nurse or whatever, he was also from West Virginia. I think the counties touch each other, and they have the same last name, which is wild.
And in fact, this one comes only one county over from my last West Virginia video from Barber County. This one is in Grafton, West Virginia, in Taylor County, West Virginia. And this deputy that's featured in this video actually has the same last name, Mayle, M-A-Y-L-E, as the deputy for the county over that was in the last video.
So why do I need to step out of this vehicle?
Because there's a Supreme Court case ruling called Pennsylvania v. Williams that a law enforcement officer can give you a lawful directive to exit the vehicle. And if
so what happened here? Apparently, this guy, Paul O'Brien, had observed a deputy McQueen who had set up a speed trap, I take it. He was running radar, and then Paul joked on Facebook that he wished that he had an M80 firecracker in order to set it off and give Deputy McQueen, because he was across the street from his residence, in order to give Deputy McQueen a heart attack. And in the same Facebook post, which I don't have, or I'd show it to you, Paul blamed this agency for the deaths of 3 different people over the years. So he's criticizing this department. He thinks they're responsible for these 3 deaths.
Now, saying I wish I had an M80 to throw it and give somebody, anybody, cop or anybody else, is different than I'm planning or I have and I'm about to do this. Saying I wish, that's almost like a joke, right? If I said, I wish I could burn this whole place down, that's a whole lot different than I bought 5 gallons of gas, made 2 Molotov cocktails, and I'm driving to the elementary school to burn it down. Those are different things. And the cop knows that. And the judge and the prosecutors, everybody knows that.
Now, one of the individuals who died that was mentioned by Paul is like a close friend or something to the deputy from this video. So he's PO'd about that. And he's presumably mad about the M80 comment. So there's no warrant, there's no arrest warrant, no search warrant, nothing like that. He just shows up to Paul's residence. And this is the body cam footage filmed by the other officer, Deputy Ware, that shows the full interaction.
How you doing?
Officer O'Brien.
He's inside.
Okay, we'll go get him on your phone. Thank you. No, I just need to talk to him real quick about an issue.
Just real quick, let's step
So
back.
he runs into his stepdad and says, I need to talk to Paul. I have an issue with him.
And understand where geographically this is occurring and whether that matters constitutionally speaking, and also why this police officer says that he's there at this location. So I have the police report, and this is what it says. On Wednesday, July 12th, 2023, at approximately 9:43 hours, this officer arrived at the above stated residence to speak with Mr. Paul O'Brien in reference to a matter that was brought to this officer's attention in reference to Mr. O'Brien making comments of wishing he had an M80 to give Deputy C. McQueen a heart attack while conducting radar patrol the previous matter.
So that was it. At approximately 09:43 hours, this officer, C. Mail, that was his name, and Deputy G. Ware arrived at the above stated residence to speak with Mr. Paul W. O'Brien in reference to a matter that was brought to this officer's attention in reference to Mr. O'Brien making comments, wishing he had an M80 to give Deputy C. McQueen a heart attack while conducting radar. Yeah, I'm allowed to say that. All right? I wish a meteor would land on your head. So who cares?
I don't know if that's supposed to say morning. This officer made contact with Mr. O'Brien. The officers were there to make sure everything was okay between Mr. O'Brien and Deputy McQueen. So according to his own words, he goes to Paul's residence, to where he lives. No.
This almost sounds like the way he's even talking about it is personal. He's going there to make sure everything's okay between them. That's got to be a personal thing, right? You can't make that into a public business relationship or a law enforcement civilian. Everything's okay with us. That's a personal thing. I'm just going there to check what he's got a problem.
No warrant. He just wants to make sure that he's okay. And if we look at the satellite view of this location, he basically walks up, and this appears to be the stepdad's house, and he talks to the stepfather here first, and he says, I'm here to talk to Paul, go get him. So this is the location where you walk out of the house, up some steps, and to the parking area. Again, there's no warrant, so the officer is there pursuant to a consensual encounter, or what's known as a knock and talk, and that's just a so-called consensual conversation.
Consensual. He can leave at any time, right? There's no warrant. There's no detainment. If a cop just comes and talks to you and he just wants, and that's all he's doing, it's 100% consensual. Get off my land. I'm leaving. You can stay. Fuck you. I don't talk to cops. Whatever you want to say is good.
Where you talk to somebody if they're willing to talk to you, and if they ask you to leave, you have to leave. You can't detain them. You can't arrest them without a warrant. It's just a conversation, or it's just supposed to be, but then things go sideways. Let's continue.
It would have been funny if they'd have patted him down. He had a pocket full of M80s. That would have been funny.
How's it going, Paul? Oh, pretty good, man. I just wanted to talk to you for a minute because it sounded like you had an issue with one of our deputies.
Yeah, he called me home last night.
Called you home last night. Zane? Who was it?
He followed me home last night. Uh-oh.
Well, listen, man.
The plot
when you're
thickens.
making the comments that you're making on Facebook, that kind of brings...
Has Mark been around in a couple days? Anybody see Mark? I made a joke about him last night hitting on Katie Cakes. I figured he'd message me back, but he hasn't been on since like the 18th. At least he hasn't sent me a message since the 18th. Has he been in the regular chat lately? I haven't seen him.
issue to me, you know what I mean? For one, the direction that our department's going in is a lot different than what it was 30 years ago, okay? Secondly, when you bring up Howard Ferris, you bring up somebody that's important to me, because he was like my uncle.
Yeah. So the name being mentioned is Howard Ferris, and apparently he was a...
Oh, it says last seen 2 hours ago. Never mind. He's been around.
Lawyer in Grafton, West Virginia, and it looks like he died back in like 2011. And for some reason, Paul blamed the sheriff's department here and believed that they had something to do with the death and criticized the sheriff's department.
She has him tied up somewhere.
So if there was anything negative or ill or anything like that towards him, I would have 100% looked into that, okay?
So the cop says, well, it bothers me when you mention so-and-so's death as being caused by the cops. He was like my uncle. So if the cops would have caused his death, I would have got to the bottom of it. Sure you would have. Just like you would show up to harass someone over a Facebook post that hurt your feelings. I don't know why this shit doesn't happen to me. I'd sue the fuck out of everybody.
So, and when you make comments such as if you had an M80, you give him a heart attack, that can be taken as a terroristic threat.
That can be taken as a terroristic threat. No, it cannot. And if it could have, it would have had grounds to stand up in court, and it didn't. He claims that the reason they're arresting him or writing a warrant or whatever is for this terroristic threat. That's what he tells his stepdad. That's a threat. You know, you can't make threats against my officers. He even tells this guy in the car, can't make threats against my officers. But he writes it up as not complying. How can you not comply with a consensual meeting where you can leave at any point? Are you resisting?
Okay, so I've always been cool with you. I've always been 100 with you. But when you make comments like that kind of upsets me. You know what I'm saying? So
I hate this shit. So I live in a small town. I really hate when a cop's like, when he tries to play. But in small towns, they see you all the time. He's like, I've always been good with you, so let me just do something fucked up right now. Like, or you're not allowed to say this about me because I've been nice to you.
instead of
So you're telling me now that if I say something you don't like, you're not going to be nice to? You're going to treat me differently now? If I say something, you're going to treat me differently? That's weird.
That's freedom of speech. I can say whatever I want.
Listen, man, I fought in the Marines. I'm 100% for freedom of speech. But when you make certain comments,
He's 100%.
freedom of speech. You know what I'm saying? When you're saying you wish you had an M80 to give a deputy a heart attack, that I could 100% write up a warrant for you. I'm not. You want me to do that? Okay, that's fine. I'll gladly do that for you. I came down. Well, I came down. Hold on, I'm talking to you. You're not walking away from me. No, get back over here. You want me?
So he tells him, I could 100% write up a warrant for you. And he says, do it. Right? This guy ain't scared of shit. Do it then. Write up the warrant and arrest me. But I got to go to fucking work. Now you can hear his stepdad chime in. He's like, Paul, so he's trying to me, he knows he said something that escalated it, right? Do it then. Write it up. It's fucking freedom of speech. His stepdad says, Paul, to me, he's trying to de-escalate the situation, saying, well, I got to go to work. I'm going to stand around here and argue with you and people get fucking mad. To me, he's leaving to, if I had to guess, he's leaving to de-escalate the situation. But then the cop says something to him like he's not allowed to leave. You need to stand over here and speak to me like you're instructed to. He says, fuck you. And the cop says, fuck me. And that's when they fucking put hands on him.
That for you. I came down. Well, I came down. Hold on, I'm talking to you. You're not walking away from me. No, get back over here. You want me?
That's so much of a power trip. It's one thing to say, hold on, let's finish talking. It's another thing to say you have to stand right here because that's where I wanted to talk to you at, right? That's a whole different level.
Do that for you. I came down. Well, I came down. Hold on, I'm talking to you. You're not walking away from me. No, get back over here. You want me? Turn around. That's fine. You want to do that? We can do that.
If this would have went to court, when he sues him, they need to claim like he absolutely only arrested him because he said, fuck you. This cop can't handle words that are protected by the Supreme Court. The Supreme Court has ruled you're allowed to cuss. You're allowed to use hand gestures. You're allowed to be obscene. You're allowed to do anything when interacting with cops, just like you are with any other citizen. Because he doesn't put hands on him until he's like, fuck you. And he's like, fuck me? Put your hands behind your back. Like, yeah, this cop can't take words.
No problem, bud.
By the way, the law is clearly established that an individual has a First Amendment right to express profanity during an interaction with law enforcement. See Cohn versus California, U.S. Supreme Court, 1972. You can also look at Lewis versus City of New Orleans from 1974, U.S. Supreme Court, where they reversed a
These are well established in the 70s, right?
conviction under a Louisiana statute that provided that, quote, it shall be unlawful in breach of the peace for any person wantonly to curse or revile or to use obscene or opprobrious language toward or with reference to any member of the city police while in the actual performance of his duty.
I came down here to talk to you like a man and be cool with you, and you want to say something like that to me.
Again, right there, he's telling him it's not because you're post, it's not because of terroristic threat, it's not because he's like, I come to be cool with you and you want to say something like that to me? I'll make sure you sat in jail for 2 days and lose your job.
Good job there.
Anything on you not supposed to have? No.
Good job hanging on that stogie, though.
I don't understand why you gotta be like this when I'm coming down here to talk to you and be cool with you.
So we get this glorious video of you being a fucking authoritarian piece of shit.
What's your reasoning?
My reasoning is you're threatening one of my officers. Oh, no. That's my reasoning.
Oh, threatening an officer. That's what it was. By saying, I wish I had an M80.
Here, the officer really screws up. Maybe the reason that he was there to engage in a consensual encounter was because he believed that Paul...
I hope he sues the fuck out of him. I hope that someone sees this because the civil rights lawyer covers it and reaches out to do him, you know, to get paid on the results. Because this is a case you're not going to fucking... Well, I say that. In my eyes, in your eyes, looking at the law, you'd think it. But depending on where you are, sometimes it's really hard to get a conviction against the cops and departments. Really, 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 really hard. depending on what state you live in, back the blue movements, and cops got this job where he's dodging bullets every day and somebody's giving him attitude. In this West Virginia, I don't know. I would like to think that he could immediately go and win millions of dollars in a settlement, and he probably should. But it's hard to say.
Paul was threatening one of his officers. Had he believed so, he could have attempted to obtain a warrant for, as he called it, terroristic threats, and showed up at Paul's house and arrested him. But he didn't do that. He decided to show up for a knock and talk for a consensual encounter.
Isn't it weird this and the steroid cop work in counties that literally touch each other in West Virginia, and they both have the exact same last name? So the one that we watched last week where he pulled the guy out of the car for saying, I don't have to ID, and he's like, Pims versus Supreme Court. They work in counties that touch each other in West Virginia, adjacent counties, and they both have the same last name.
And then when Paul wasn't interested in continuing that conversation, he said, I have to go to work, and he goes to leave.
I came down. Well, I came down. Hold on, I'm talking to you. You're not walking away from me. No, get back over here.
He lost his temper because his feelings were hurt. The officer made the split-second decision to detain him and arrest him at that point. And now he's painted himself into a corner. And when Paul asks what his reasoning was, he says, because you threatened this other police officer. But that's not what the paperwork says. He was actually charged with West Virginia's obstruction.
Obstruction. Again, I can't obstruct a meeting that I'm voluntarily in. Right? It doesn't matter, especially at my house, if I fucking strip down naked and shake my dick at you till you leave. Right? I'm free to go. You're free to go. I can kick you off my property, especially if I'm inside my house so I can't get like indecent or some shit. Right? You can't obstruct a voluntary meeting, a consensual meeting that I can leave at any time. It's you got your feelings hurt.
Statute. So any obstruction here would have been this process crime that had to have occurred during this conversation that we see on the body cam. And what's the problem with that? Well, this is supposed to be a consensual conversation, right? And this is at Paul's residence. The officer is there with his express or implicit permission. If he asks him to leave, he has to leave. So Paul expresses that he's not interested in continuing the conversation. He's got to go to work, and he goes to leave. Then the officer grabs him. Really, the obstruction would have to be Paul refusing to engage in this so-called consensual encounter and attempting to leave and go to work, which of course he had every right to do in a consensual encounter where he's not under arrest and he's not supposed to be detained. Therefore, there could be no obstruction here. And regarding the alleged terrorist...
It was 100% because he said, fuck you. 100%. And I think a good lawyer could basically make a jury believe that in civil court, make a jury believe that as well. Right? He even says, I was trying to be cool with you and you're going to talk to me like that?
Threats. Paul says he wishes that he had a firecracker so that he could startle a police officer and he'd have a heart attack. I mean, all right, he wishes he had an M80. I mean, that doesn't even come close to an actual true threat under the oodles of case law out there, you know, defining what a threat is as opposed to what it actually was or other protected speech.
Anything in your waistband? No.
Oh, I saw that. I saw this this reflection right here. I thought they gave him his cigarette back, but that'd be in his nose. Surely he's not smoking out of his nose. Now, this is where they're talking to the stepdad, explaining why they arrested him.
I mean, I raised him. I know it. That's why I came down here. I don't understand that. I say he's on that shit. He got that shit in him. That's all. Because he's not like it. I mean,
so his stepdad comes out. Damn, talk about throwing a motherfucker on the bus. He's like, he's on that shit. He's on that dope. That's why he acts like that. He's probably on that dope.
He's been fine for, his grandpa just died not long ago. I mean, he spent 3 years taking care of him. Yeah. And he's been, I don't know what's going on. He's just got a lot of confusion going on right now. And I'd say he got in that dope last night. Yeah. I mean, I'm not sure, but I'd say that's what's happened. So,
I'd say he got in that dope last night.
Honestly, I wanted to come down here and talk to him because I have.
Well, I heard you being respectful, and he's got to show himself. I don't understand.
Because you're a pussy with a badge. That's why you wanted to come talk to him. There's nothing to fucking say. A man can wish he had a firecracker and wish you would die of a heart attack all goddamn day long.
But when you're saying that when you're taking pictures of my deputies doing the job, and then you're saying you're going to throw M80s at them, well, I understand. That's
not what he said.
I mean, mean, that's a threatening manner. Yeah, it would be. It would be.
Not to mention the deputy wasn't following him. He was literally parked in front of the hot dog house right in radar.
Right. Yeah. Yeah, I see him down there sitting all the time. Yeah,
So
that's wrong.
we've had a lot of drug activity down through here. We've been getting
I understand that.
so we're working on it. And
Right. I understand that. There's a lot of people running around down here.
for him to make
They're trying to justify it to him. Like this matters at all. It doesn't.
some of the comments that he's making.
By the way, what they're justifying, this threat that they arrested him for, they know that's not going to stick. That's why they change it to obstruction. Obstruction is kind of vague, right? That's why they changed. If they really thought it was a threat, they would have kept threat on the paperwork, and it would have went to court as a threat. Instead, they wrote down obstruction of justice.
I'm not going to put up with that.
So they're explaining the crime that they technically didn't even arrest him for.
I wouldn't either, sir.
So I appreciate it. Like, what was your name? All right, sir. You want this stuff? I'm not going to take this stuff.
All right, I'll get it. Thank you, guys. I appreciate it.
I'm sorry you had to see that, sir.
I'm sorry you had to see my weeping vagina.
Thanks, sir. I'm going to roll.
I wonder if I could build an X39 patch amplifier using magnetic resonance and maybe a floating disc, and then pitch that to Phil and have him sell it to his retarded people and make me a little med bed company.
That subject's also going to be arrested. That's not
There's a little bit of conversation that takes place in the police car. It's difficult to hear what's being said, but the officer wrote this in the police report. Once Mr. O'Brien was placed into the car, he stated he wished this officer would be a civilian because he would do harm to him. Further making...
Again, that's a wish. That's not a threat. I wish you weren't such a fucking pussy. Show up to my house over a Facebook post. I wouldn't be in the back of this car right now.
...derogatory comments to this officer.
That's fine with me. I've been doing this job for... Okay, that's fine. Okay. That's fine. Go right ahead.
He said, when I get out, I'm going to put something else on Facebook.
You have the freedom to do that.
Does he? Does he have the freedom to do that? Because isn't that why you showed up? You
have no right to threaten my officers either.
I heard him say I didn't threaten anyone. It's a damn M80. I don't even have an M80. There's a big F slur there, Paul. He's up on that. Paul's got a hat like Sage. An old man hat. I don't know what you call them. A golf hat. What are those hats called? Are they called cabbies or something? Cabbie. Why? I don't know. That's why. That's what popped into my head.
Watch that. Push, man.
You know, when I was in 5th grade, I thought the coolest hat in the world to have was a Nike swoosh beret. A Nike swoosh, a red beret. Had to have one. My parents were poor, so I brought a knockoff one at a flea market for $8. I wore it once. That was it. I don't know why I thought it was so cool. I did, though. Got it from the flea market. It was probably, the swoosh was probably backwards or something. Who knows? It looked just like... Wore it backwards. These people wearing it forwards like an idiot. Like this. I was in the 5th grade. Thought it was the coolest thing in the world. Oh, backwards beret. That's what I'm talking about. I'm just that cool, guys. I am that cool. Sorry, I closed all my windows somehow. Put this one over here. I don't even know what the hell happened with that one. There's that one. What's up, Lisa Bisa? Wore it once, then realized I looked like a douchebag. Kind of look like Scott McKay. He still wears that beret.
Let's see. Stand, do whatever.
So they say have a seat. He says, I'll stand. Stand, do whatever you want. Just stay in there.
you want.
They don't even lock the door, by the way. I don't know if you noticed this. There's no lock on the door. They say, stand, do whatever you want. Just stay in there because we can't afford a lock. Now, wait till you see how big this police department is. Wait till you see it. Wait, it takes them probably 10 steps to get to their office.
Yeah, stay in there.
Oh, here we are. There's the smirk. This pussy motherfucker. Turns off his body cam. Little smirk. Yep, we did it. We arrested him for a Facebook post. We arrested. Yeah, we're badasses. Aren't we in charge here? We run this shit. That's what made me so mad, is seeing this fucking smirk.
So there he was in jail. Haha, very funny. He ends up spending 2 days in jail, strip searched, all that. I believe he was in solitary confinement as well for a period of time. He was charged with obstruction. So that was July of 2023. Then in October of 2023, it was dismissed. First time it goes
I know it's not technically a beret, but that's what I called it.
to court. Like,
It's
boom,
like one of
5
those
minutes,
old man hats.
dismissed because it was completely bogus. And here's the dismissal order right here. The prosecutor submitted a motion to the judge asking for it to be dismissed. And it says this: the state believes the facts as alleged by the investigating officer would fail to meet the elements of the crime charged to the defendant by a beyond a reasonable doubt standard for reasons that I've already explained. There was no obstruction.
An English or an Irish cap in the U.S. In Ireland, it's known as a paddy cap. In the U.S., it's an English cap or an Irish cap. Various other terms: cabbie hat. Oh, that's what I was saying, right? Driver cap, golf cap, longshoreman cap, ivy cap, train engineer cap, etc.
No obligation to stay there and talk to the officers. He could leave if he wanted to. He could ask the officers to leave if he wanted the officers to leave. They were going to attempt to force a consensual conversation on somebody. What it was is, this is your typical goon squad visit where they show up to intimidate you, to send you a message. And when Paul really wasn't intimidated by that message, the officer got butthurt about it, and he decided just off the cuff to go ahead and arrest him right then and there. But he was not in a public place. He was on private property in the most protected place under the Fourth Amendment, which is within the curtilage of this guy's home. And according to the U.S. Supreme Court, a warrantless arrest cannot be made there. Default unconstitutional unless there's exigent circumstances, and there's not here. But he did still spend 2 days in jail. He was prosecuted for 3 months by the time the charges were dropped. Not only does the First Amendment protect freedom of speech.
Of course they immediately dropped him. They literally said in the thing that they don't think that the evidence exists to even say that this crime was committed.
It also protects the right to be free from retaliation by a public official for the exercise of that right. The Fourth Circuit, where this is controlling case law, has warned that a plaintiff possessed the right to question or challenge the authority of a police officer, provided that fighting words or other appropriate language is not used, and that any resulting arrest under a general obstruction statute is violative of the First Amendment. But for the protected speech that Paul engaged in, he would not have been arrested that day, and he wouldn't have been prosecuted for 3 months. They therefore violated his clearly established First Amendment rights. They also violated his Fourth Amendment rights because this was an unlawful or unreasonable seizure. There had to have been a warrant first to arrest him in that place, even assuming that there was probable cause that he had violated some law. So there you have it. You have government filming itself violating somebody's constitutional rights. I mean, just egregiously, like, couldn't be much more clear. Although it didn't hold up in court, he beat the rap, but he didn't beat the ride. They got to drag him through 2 days in jail and 3 months of prosecution. That was the punishment for exercising his First Amendment rights, because they did not like the content of what he said, and they wanted to teach him a lesson. These sorts of constitutional violations cannot be tolerated in a free society. The problem is, nobody knew about it, at least not until now. So if you live in Taylor County, share this video. Show this video to your politicians. Ask them for an explanation. Ask them why they never even responded to Paul's complaint to the sheriff. Because if they've done it once, they'll do it again. What do you think? Let me know in the comments. Remember, our rights don't end where your fear begins. Freedom is scary. Deal with it.
Wild, dude. Over a Facebook post. By the way, check out the Civil Rights Lawyer. He's got a bunch of good content. I wish, like, I like his content, and I personally consume it, and I think you guys should consume it. But he gets videos that no one else gets. I wish I could get those. This is the video I was talking about. This cop.
Sir. So why?
Same last name.
I need to step out of this vehicle?
Male. M-A-Y-L-E, maybe, or M-A-Y-L. I can't remember. But same last name and from one county over, adjacent counties. he has this submission. I guess that's how people submit videos to him, because some of these are available. You can just find them on YouTube or Facebook or whatever. A lot of them aren't. I don't know who submitted them to him, because he doesn't even know about the story, so he's not doing the requests. He's not doing pulls like Freedom of Information or nothing. Weird. It's been a while, so we need to check on our boy, the cosplayer, the headless ho man. Oh God. Oh, sorry. I get sidetracked whenever we get here. Cousins, probably. Scott could be stitched together from two cousins. That's true.
Yeah, how may I help you?
This is Power Ranger customer service.
Power Ranger support. Where are those clay brains at? Power Ranger support.
So he says, how may I help? Yeah, how may I help you? And then he says, well, all those quay brains at.
Hello, clay brains.
He's not, I can tell he's not wearing a bra.
Rita, and all that. They don't send tutties down.
This is supposed to be the Power Ranger costume that has muscles built into it. But I don't know if the roaches are using the stuffing for bedding material or what. It's kind of sunk down flat. It's like a old pillow.
I think they're trying to tire me out. Oh boy. Where is that monster at? Gotta find these monsters. This monster. Destroy it.
Damn, Legend, you want to stop breathing?
I guess there's only putties. Back together. Yeah. I hope you like that little bit of it. That's all I got planned for now. Y'all have a blessed day. May the power protect y'all. Next video with the Blue Ranger suit. We used to.
Someone said, I had this playing in the background. That grunting and creepy heavy breathing freaked me out when my wife walked in. I thought I left the Pornhub page open.
Dragon Dagger. See how that looks.
No, he lost the green one in a Motel 6. He's got the blue one, the white one. That's probably it. He's got the Spider-Man with his giant testicles.
What's up, everyone? This ain't the video I'm going to do in my Blue Angel suit.
What's up, everyone? I'm not wearing this Blue Angel suit.
Just want to do this video. Alrighty then. Put that down. See. Like that. When this video uploads, making the video. See ya.
You are using your.
You can order when you're ready.
Oh no. No! God, I'm so glad I don't work in fast food.
You are using your.
You can order when you're ready.
Yes, do you have any McFlurries?
Yes.
I would like 2 Oreo McFlurries, please.
Anything else?
That'll be it.
You can pull around.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
I'm just trying to make your day a little bit. I just thought that was fun. I'm sorry, I only have 22 cents in change. What was the total? $6.78. I have 22 cents. I'm just trying to make your day with a puppet. I'm amazed he's allowed to drive, much less doing anything else.
What are you doing that for? So Karens won't come. I get closer.
You put on your turn signal in the drive-thru for Karens?
Building. So they come to the back, I see them. Come on. Oh, those so. Yeah, they.
You think you have to block people from passing you in the drive? What?
Yes.
Several thousand views on this video, by the way.
Hey, how you doing today?
It's 10:30.
How much?
Hey, how you doing today? Bitch, it's 10:32. How much? 10:32. She ain't got no time for this shit.
Hey, how you doing today?
It's 10:32.
How much?
10:32.
10. Hold on. I got 50 cents in my pocket.
I told you he didn't have enough.
Huh?
What others you got?
I got 2 McFlurries.
What you want in there?
2 McFlurries.
A what?
2 McFlurries.
No, that's what you want in there.
Oh, puppet?
A puppet?
Yeah. I just want to make y'all's day, you know, since y'all deal with ugly people time to time.
Who's going to tell him? You may be the ugliest person.
I just want to make y'all's day.
2 McFlurries! No, I'm asking what the fuck is on your hand? What are you holding? 2 McFlurries!
His name is Carlos.
His name is Poppy, and he likes it.
See you, ma'am.
Like a mouthful of gravel.
Hello. Yes, I see.
The fuck you set him in the floorboard, bro?
You too, man. Have a blessed one yourself.
You totally made their day. That's what they wanted. They wanted this interaction to take longer, be more complicated, harder to get paid, and have this shoved down their fucking face. That made their day. Has he never stopped to think this makes their day worse?
Well, I think they like Carlos. That male. Oh, man. Male voice had the first window. This is my old neighbor. Still lives there. See you guys.
So he's your current neighbor. What are you fucking talking about? That was my old neighbor. He still lives there.
My old neighbor. Still lives there. See you guys. I hope y'all like that.
I don't know what you're fantasizing about, but I cannot. What do you want, a 3D scan of his tongue? Jesus Christ.
All right.
Getting a little personal, don't you think?
And to place the blue ball, you do 2 of these, and the red ball,
Now Scott's got blue balls.
Just
Nailed it.
Hush.
He thinks these filters are genius
Just
tests.
really angry.
Oh my God. This is the funniest one. Okay? Imagine you're just having a rough day. Maybe you're on a park bench and your emotions just overwhelmed you. You can't take it anymore. You're so upset. You're sitting on a park bench by yourself. You've turned off your phone, breaking down, crying, thinking about jumping off a bridge. Ended it all. You're thinking about what to put in your unaliving note. And then this comes moseying on through.
Howdy, partner. Doing all right? Yeah. Let me give you a hand up. Ugh. So what's going on with you? Oh, geez, partner.
He thinks if he just says partner every time hey, partner, what's going on with you, partner? Let me give you a hand up, partner. What's going on with you, partner? Oh, geez, partner. Yeah, me and you could be partners, partner.
I mean, that's a tough one. That's a tough one, partner. I mean...
Tough one, partner.
I don't know how to help you on that one. But what I can tell you, set your heart. You know you will find something. Well, partner, you have a blessed day. I'll be seeing you.
I'll be seeing you around these parts, partner. What I can tell you, partner, search your heart, partner. You'll find something, partner. I'll be seeing you around these parts, partner.
Have a blessed day.
Partner.
I'll be seeing you. You know you can tell you. Help you on that one. But what I can tell you, set your heart. You know
set your heart.
Find something. Well, partner.
Set your heart, partner. Partner.
I'll be seeing you.
Can I search the back of your throat, partner? Look how startled he is. That double take, bro. How did Hollywood miss Scott Rogers? It's like they just never lined up right. You know it? Could have been something special.
Let's see, I'll do it. You have to do it easy. Not too much.
Blowing up like that bottom lip.
See if that'll work. Perfect. Balloon. That was easy.
He doesn't want to tell anybody it took him 1,000 fucking tries here.
What's up, guys? Good morning. Today we'll be battling Comet. We need to get this dead
That breast lift separation is wild, dude.
dumb belt back. I mean, damn, man. I think it's time for us to get that belt back. You know?
People have been asking Scott. Apparently, he dropped the N-word on a live the other day.
We need this belt back. And also, why my phone is like this? I was stuck. Velcro on the back of my phone. And I also stuck the other, what it sticks to, on the back of my wing light. In 3 spots.
Wing white.
Just so I can charge my phone, battle, talk to people in their boxes too.
Get a good breast shot.
What?
That chair is crying out in agony, dude.
I'm light. In 3 spots. Just so I can charge my phone, battle, talk to people in their boxes too. Thought about yesterday.
Damn it.
Way before I went to sleep. So, and also, cheers, everyone.
Oh my. Enhance. How much for you to take a drink from that, chat? On this side. Right here. You got to put your lips. Your lips must touch right here. Just below the rim. How much? How much? It says, congratulations, grad. Now, Scott got a lifestyle diploma. So he never really graduated. But it's what, 20-some years old? Never been washed. I wonder if I can get him to mail me that cup unwashed. I'd like to sniff it.
Cheers, everyone. Peace out. And let's get this belt back from comment. And yeah, I am screen mirroring. So.
He's always answering questions no one asked. And yeah, I do like to ask people to see their buttholes.
We need this belt back bad. Very bad.
Steffi? I like when he picks, like, what country should you be from? He gets, like, Uruguay, and he's like, isn't that interesting? He can't say none of the words.
Find around.
God damn, dude, I already see it. What, you going line by line? Jesus Christ. Zoom out a little bit, bro. Let's go. Let's get it. Where you at? It's right here. God damn. Someone said I was watching this video and your breathing blew my hair back.
Yeah, this is easy. Find the date. Maybe right here. No. No. There. Today. Yeah. Yeah, that was easy. Yeah, this is easy. Find the date. Maybe right here. No. No. There. Today. Yeah. Yeah, that was easy. Yeah, this is easy. Find.
If that's a circle, then Scott has the perfect ratioed body. That's basically the shape of his breast.
Expecto Patronum.
So the word says experto palronum. Experto palronum. Let's see what Scott says.
Expecto Patronum.
Expecto Patronum. He breathes like he's mad at oxygen.
Let's fly. Oh yeah.
Ninja Mega Falcons, Ninja Falcon Sword, power up. Alright. Let's see. How to plan this. Try all. Then go here.
Is there a wrong way to do this? The smaller ones are going to be more compact, so put them in first.
Done. Let's see. Oh, yeah.
Oh, yeah. Falcon right.
Oh, yeah. This is a better skull, man. I can breathe and also got eyes. Ready to.
He said, "Cause I can breathe." This is a better skull, man. Cause I can breathe.
And whoa.
Oh, the one that's like, Will's making fun of autistic people. Yeah, I can't remember her name either. Matilda. Cause I can breathe. He forgot words. He's just started making sounds. He's a tugboat in fog.
See you guys. This is a character off of SpongeBob SquarePants, Mrs. Puff. But she actually is in real life an animal, a pufferfish. So
it's education.
In one episode, she blows up like a pufferfish. I don't know why.
In every episode she appears in, she blows up.
They don't call her on the show Mrs. Pufferfish, just Mrs. Puff. But, anyways, there's some educational for you.
How long till the vents in his new apartment get eyebrows?
Mrs. Puff and real animals in the sea, a pufferfish. What's up, everyone in Wolfpack? We need to get the belt back from Comet. So let's get this belt back from Wolfpack. And yeah, I'm fully dressed. So, excuse me. Let's do this.
He's got to have gastrointestinal issues. I've never, we're only seeing a small part of Scott's life, right? And I've never had a day that I've burped as much as I've seen him do it in 2 videos from one day. And I'm talking 24 hours. I've never had as much gas leave my body as he has in 2 videos. What is he eating? Is it all that Diet Coke? I don't drink Diet Coke. Is it that bad? God damn, dude. I got the new UFC branded sleep nasal strips. They're called hostage tape. That's what I'm opening right now. Hostage tape. You'll die in your sleep.
What's up, everyone in Wolfpack? We need to get the belt back from Comet. So let's get this belt back, Wolfpack. And yeah, I'm fully dressed. So, excuse me. Let's do this. What's up, everyone? Alright, guys, let's see. Hello, Chex Mix. Yeah,
Love Chex Mix.
All right,
Love it.
Coke, but y'all don't know this. That's what we get.
That's what he would get, guys.
Alright, guys, let's see. Hello, Chex Mix. Y'all know. Alright, Coke, but y'all don't know this. That's what we get. Alright.
Now maybe I can breathe as good as Scotty. Pac-Mania. Get him, Scott. Get him. You got it. You got it. Wait, you've already been there. That's not better. Oh, nope. They're not. Wait. Hold up. How'd you get there, Scott? Almost got it. Yep, go around there again. You got it. Back around the other way. Just do the same thing over and over and over again. Bro, come down here, hit this motherfucker, then go to there and go over. Jesus Christ. Thank you. Thank you. That lift's working like working like hell, ain't it? It's chugging along. Chugga chugga. Oh my God. It's worse the second time through. He tries the same thing 100 times. It's a genius task, guys. There you go. Down. 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 God damn it. Down. Left. Up. Left. Could've done it 4 moves.
It's hard to talk to somebody if you're not looking right at them. I know. It's like trying to talk to somebody who has a lazy eye. You don't know which eye to
Why is he in panties? Mariah has bathing suit bottoms like that.
focus on. Yeah, they're done. Now you're sitting there talking to him thinking, oh, crap, should I be looking at that eye or that eye?
You guys pay out what I go on my first day at. I actually will be doing a chant again. I be in 55 states with 500 days.
55 states in 500 days.
You guys pay out what I go on my first day at. I actually will be doing a chant again. I be in 55 states with 500 days.
Kenneth Hickey out here. 55 states in 500 days. That sounds like a hell of a challenge to me.
Yes, guys, I have a vape battle coming up soon. Watch out for the vape battle coming up soon, guys. See you guys on the battle.
A big battle.
You want to see who I battle? Yes, guys, I have a vape battle coming up soon. Watch out for the vape battle coming up soon, guys. See you guys on the battle.
To my dad in heaven, as I look up to the sky, I imagine you watching over me. Your presence.
He just looks like somebody knocked at the door. Huh?
Felt in the gentle breeze that brushes my face. Though you're no longer here. To my dad in heaven, as I look up to the sky.
Oh wow, Tita. Oh wow, Tita. Oh wow, Tita.
That's it?
Oh wow, Tita.
Oh wow, Tita.
Oh wow, Tita. Oh wow, Tita. Oh wow.
By By the way, not only is Phil not streaming and missing his streams, Phil's not even posting anymore. So his last post was literally from 2 days ago. Phil's last post on his page is from 2 days ago. It was the one about like where he predicted Justin Timberlake's arrest 2 years ahead of time or whatever. He just gave up. He's just done. I'm currently dealing with a very intense migraine, and I'm unsure if I'll be able to produce a live tonight. I'll post again when we're a bit closer to 8 and reaccess how I feel. Not happening tonight. I'll schedule for one of the next few days. I haven't heard from him since. He was supposed to do 2 shows in a row, which everybody knew that was a lie, right? There's no fucking way. Then we ended up here. So, potato, I guess. Dude, how does he keep his fucking fan? I don't know. Let's move into cop mode. I want to see a cop video. Florida man.
I'm so sorry.
Florida woman.
Where are you coming from? Let's start with that. I came from the beach. I don't need your gum. Oh. I need your license.
Oh. I want to make sure. Here's what I want to do. I want to take a look at your eyes. If you want me to take a look at your eyes, make sure you're safely driving.
If you offend me, I will punch you. Because when you shine that light into my eye, it will hurt my eyes.
I'm not shining the light into your eyes.
Then how are you gonna check me out? I own my own person. Under the Constitution, you're nothing because you don't make any sense. When all these officers are around you witnessing this situation.
What's your location?
408, it just ran the stop, red light now. Purposely, it looked like pulling over into the condo area here at Bell Harbor. Turn off your car! Turn off the car! Officer, how are you? Are we serious right now? I am serious. Yeah. Did you purposely go through that red light? I'm so sorry. I have heels on. No, that's not what I'm liking right now. Come step out of the car. Okay. 408, we may need a...
She ran a red light because she has heels on?
580 unit. I'm sorry. Literally, you're changing lanes. The light turns red. Plenty of time to stop, and you go right through it, as if you're purposely going through it. No, not cool. Not purpose. I swear to God. So you almost hit several people on Coronado. I'm so sorry. Because people are saying, "Oh my God."
Why is she handing you gum?
She's gonna hit some pedestrians. I'm so sorry. Where are you coming from? Let's start with that. I came from the beach. I don't need your gum. Oh. I need your license. Oh, you got it. You came from the beach, but where? It was across from that abandoned building. I'm in real estate. Okay. I work for Chicago. Okay. Remotely. Okay. I have an office in Orlando. Where are you coming from there, though? I came from the beach. Okay, but where? The parking lot. Okay, but where were you visiting before you got into the parking lot? The beach. The Krabby's. Okay. The restaurant. All right. Yeah, I mean, literally huge concerns. I'm so sorry. Heels. I was walking all day as a lady. You literally had your brakes on to stop?
Why does she keep going? She's scared of her own words? I
saw the red light and went right through
this
it.
This could be Atsuko. We don't know.
Oh my God, I'm so sorry. My heels.
Atsuko sleeper cell.
Stressed out. And my voice. Need to not wear heels anymore. I know. Oh my God. Especially when you're doing business meetings. Where are you from? Orlando. My office is in Orlando. I think we have a 580 coming. I gotta go to search. My sister is at USF. She's an officer. 408, I copy. Okay. I'm so sorry. Yeah, huge coming. I gotta go. Orlando. My office is in.
What'd she say about her sister, UFF?
Orlando. I think we have a 580 coming. I gotta go to search. My sister is at USF. She's an officer.
USF.
408, I copy. Okay. I'm so sorry. Yeah, huge issues right now. So, and did you see me behind you when I lit it up?
I probably should have washed my nose first. I mean, it's called hostage tape. I probably should have washed my nose first. It seems like it's. I keep feeling it, but it seems like it's attached good. But I keep wanting to check it. You know, like your skin's oily, it doesn't stick as well. Flexible spring loaded strips, hypoallergenic adhesive. Make sure your nose is clean, washed, and dry, then apply. Yeah,
No,
fucked
not
it
until
up.
last minute.
Fucked it up.
Okay.
Also, I was distressed.
No, that's all right.
My heels. I was walking all day long.
All right, well, you need to not wear heels then if it gets to the point where you're driving recklessly in a very populated area on Clearwater Beach. Okay?
You guys want to see it? You want to hear Itsuko do an impression of, or pretending like she's not Chinese, doing an impression of Chinese people? I got it. You need it?
그거 그치 네. How much is this? How much? No. Too much. No. 325. No. Too expensive. Too much. Bargain. Discount, please. Gucci too expensive. Too much. How much? No. Next door, Armani. They discount, yes. You discount too. Here. How much is this? No. Don't kick me out. No, I'm Chinese.
Yeah. What do you think about that? Here's a Japanese version.
ここのください。これ how much? ディスカウント。ここグッチでしょ。スカーフいくら？高い。隣アルマーニ安かったよ。ディスカウント。バーゲン。言ってよね。言ってるよ。Yes. これバーゲンやってよ。いくらになるの
Atsuko impressions. They're very good.
Right,
you ought to hear her do Schwarzenegger.
Here, just stand back here for me. Do you have anything on you that I have to worry about? Anything that's... You don't have any weapons, right? I'm not going to do a complete search.
Keys, that might... No, you're fine. But no, just my ass and my boobs.
You're good. Just hang out right here for me.
These are the ones that were behind her called it.
We got her. We appreciate it.
And then they almost ran over, called it in. So we were behind her.
Yeah, I was behind her when she was coming down here, and she went right through the red light, and I'm like, okay.
We were the ones behind her when she went by the hotel and did the screaming and went nuts.
Oh, really?
I mean, she was like...
She was trying to hit a car first, and
yes. And the car had to back up.
Yeah.
And then she was screaming at her lungs at them like, man.
We have a traffic unit coming to check.
She had her hazards on. She pulled over to record that for me. I told her I was using it for research.
And stuff, but she probably won't be getting in that vehicle after that. So thanks, guys. We appreciate you calling. Appreciate it. Be safe, okay? We do have a 580 unit coming, right?
Oh my God. Make sure you get all the...
I guess she was yelling and screaming at another car back there, apparently.
I just want attention. Let me get out the way.
Ma'am, do me a favor, just stay right there for a second. Just stop moving around, please. Ignore him, but just park. He's not going to do anything.
Extra.
It's fine. I think you should be more focused on part of the beach. Hey, let me finish this. This is not good attention. It's not funny.
It's almost like she's looking. I mean, I see her luggage and stuff.
Yeah, I'm interrupting anything. We're there. You do whatever you want. She's not interrupting. This isn't funny the way you were driving.
As a girl, I just can't let go of my books. I have laptops in here. I can pop the trunk.
Okay, what are we talking about?
My stuff in my car.
What about it?
It's messy.
Oh, I don't.
That's what we've seen worse.
Oh, thank you.
We don't pass judgment on people's vehicles.
Thank you.
I'm just concerned about your driving habits down here right now.
I have sandals in the car, but I try to look like classy.
Okay, I can drive a car in heels perfectly fine without trying to hit pedestrians.
But you're a captain of the police, aren't you?
No. I don't wear heels when I'm on the job. But in my regular car, I can wear heels and drive normal.
I'm not as good as you, ma'am.
How old are you?
Bowed to her. I'm not as good as you, ma'am.
37.
Okay, 27. Okay.
No, 37.
37. Okay. All right.
My legs aren't as strong. It still shakes.
I hear you. I gotcha. Well, we're going to have a traffic unit check you out, okay? Because my concerns are people obviously had called us in indicating that they were concerned about you trying to hit people.
Just like they care.
Yeah. So we're just going to make sure that, one, you're good to go, but you're probably going to get some citations, obviously, because running that red light plain as day. Yeah. But regardless, we want to make sure you're clear to drive, and I see signs of impairment. But I'm not the expert on that. But the officer that's coming will be. Okay. So he can check you out and make sure. Okay. Sounds good. I'm going to have to move my car.
It's not recording.
That's fine. Everyone records us.
Oh, yeah.
And we're recording too,
Do we have our own page? Do you guys have a Facebook? Social media?
No.
You should.
Well, we have a Clearwater Police Facebook page, but we don't put this kind of stuff on there.
Let them hashtag police work. Clearwater police work?
Yes, yeah.
Hashtag. Can someone with a voice say it?
I hear you. Nope, we don't want to bring anybody else to the attention of what we're doing right now, so.
Because this is easy shit work.
Yeah, no, it's fine. It's our job.
It's a bit cheap. I mean, very cheap.
Are you staying on Clearwater Beach?
I stay at the roadway in on Ybor City, one of them.
Okay.
And then I was at like just more like affordable ones, like Days Inn somewhere in St. Pete.
Okay.
And extended stay somewhere else.
Okay.
So it's just affordable ones.
Okay. Yeah, no, that's okay. What are we doing on Clearwater Beach? Just hanging out?
Yeah,
just visiting?
I just tried the Krabby, like the restaurant.
Yeah.
It was good. I had the sirloin burger. It was perfect.
Nice.
The burger was cooked medium rare, like I requested.
Yeah.
And then like the lettuce was really fresh and the tomato was good.
Okay.
It wasn't mushy. Gotcha. And there was not a lot of seeds, so it's like baby ones.
Okay.
My dad's into farming too.
Oh, really? Okay.
He's contracted with Tyson too for chicken.
Oh, really?
He farmed chicken. My dad farmed chicken.
Farms in Mississippi.
Oh, nice. Okay.
So I work remotely.
Yeah.
I don't like Mississippi.
No.
It's boring.
Oh.
I visited Lena before. The next best thing is Jackson.
Jackson, Mississippi. I've heard, yeah.
But it's
crime rate's kind of high there. Yeah. Where were you born?
I was born in Vietnam.
You were? Okay. When did you move here to the States?
I moved here in 1992.
So how old were you?
I was about 5 or 6.
Oh, so you're a baby.
I was a child. I grew up here. That's why my sister's at USF.
Okay.
University of Southern Florida.
Yeah.
Officer.
Yeah.
And then my brother's at Moody Air Force Base in Valdosta, Georgia.
Gotcha. And you're a realtor?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay.
From Illinois, though.
Oh, okay.
My company is... But we're under a franchise umbrella from Utah and everywhere else.
Okay. Oh, interesting. All right.
So that's why I travel around to see the real estate properties.
Okay. Well, that's good. Okay.
So I'm so sorry.
You need to get in here? No worries. I'll back up.
It's a safe spot. It's a safe spot.
No, a little bit. When I rolled up, when she came into, she handed me a piece of gum.
I noticed that she started to remember.
So I smelled it, and she smelled something, but her eyes are super glassy, and honestly, her driving habits are like that was. I literally thought when they said she's intentionally. Well, the way like you were behind me, right? Did you see her though? Like she was slowing down, and then the light turned red, and then she started going like intentionally through the light. I'm like, what? Like, am I actually seeing this?
First of the night, it's gonna flee. I was like, there we go.
It looked like she was about to flee though.
She wasn't slowing down.
No.
Like a kid be driving small. She waited it out.
But like the way she did that light right there, because she went from one lane to another back over, and then I got behind it, lit it up. She purposely went right through the red, and then she didn't slow down at all.
It's because she's wearing heels. This crazy bitch doesn't know.
Oh, I was like, oh god, she's gonna flee from me. Yeah.
GRO?
Yeah, well, I think so, yeah.
So you're gonna stop for you?
Yeah. I didn't think she was gonna stop though.
Yeah, I like it too. Actually, I don't see it. I like night shift. Keep yourself busy.
Where are you going next shift?
Midwest. With
Campbell.
Yep.
He's awesome.
Yeah, so before we started to do that similar, like a lot of nights where you make your own work. Yeah. But honestly, that side of the beach, you can make it.
No, the one on the dock side.
Hello.
Hi, how are you? What? Under the Constitution now.
All right, do you know for me a little bit?
Yeah.
What's going on, sir?
You're bothering me.
I'm bothering you. Okay.
Remember I told you there's an officer that needs to talk to you, and he is, so please treat him with respect.
Here's the thing, okay? I'm here because obviously your driving is concerned.
You're bothering me. I just told you need to talk to an officer. Oh, I thought it was the other one. Okay, you're not bothering me.
Hit a red light. Some citizens also, one officer saw you basically almost hit the pedestrian and driving through a red light. Okay, I want to make sure you're safe to drive. That's all I'm asking. Okay.
I mean, you can test my intelligence to see if I can be safe to
I
drive.
want to make sure. Here's what I want to do. I want to take a look at your eyes. You want me to take a look at your eyes, make sure you're safe to driving?
If you offend me, I will punch you. Because when you shine that light into my eye, it will hurt my eyes.
I'm not shining light.
You upset me, I will punch you. You upset me, I will punch you.
Then how are you going to check me out?
I have a pen and I'm going to have you do this with stimulus. I'm going to have you follow that stimulus.
Okay, but don't shine in my fucking eye.
Look, can you come over here for me? It's a good concrete.
I will punch you.
I did not drink tonight. I drink. Do you smell it, man? I drank earlier today at 1 o'clock.
1 o'clock?
1 p.m.
Okay. Can you put your feet down like this? Heel to touch like mine? Hands at your sides? Do you have any contacts in your eyes?
No.
Okay. Do you wear glasses at all?
No.
No. All right. You see that red light on my pen?
Yes.
What'd you do?
Lights.
Exactly. Don't fucking shine in my fucking eye.
Do me a favor, stop.
Actually,
We're trying to treat you with respect
Turn
here.
this way.
There.
All right. Feet together something like this. Heel to touch like mine. Hands at your side. All right. You see that red light on my pen? I want you to follow up your eyes only. Not move your head. Understand?
What?
I want you to follow up your eyes only.
Okay, don't move my head out.
All right. Here we go. Just your eyes. Not your head. Okay. Let's try it again. Just your eyes. Not your head.
Why you gotta repeat the instructions?
You're still turning your head.
No, I'm not. I know my head.
I know. You're still turning your head. No, I'm not. I know my hair.
All it is it's annoying me.
Here we go.
Because your face is ugly.
Keep looking at it, okay? Your nose point out.
It's annoying me because your face is ugly. What?
Can somebody else handsome do this?
Stop.
Yeah.
Can somebody handsome? It's the only black cop there too. Oh, you heard what Atsuko calls them? Noggins.
He's trying to treat you with respect.
So I can focus.
Okay, focus.
I need you to focus.
On the light.
But I can't. His face is fucking behind it.
That's really rude.
So again, here we go. Okay, hands to the side. Here we go.
How long?
Keep turning your head. Can you hold your face in?
Yo, bro, how long are you gonna fucking do this?
As many times as I need to if you're willing to go through it.
Yo, can somebody else handsome like him or him?
He's my expert. That's why I'm asking him to do it. I'm not. I appreciate you, but he's the expert.
All right. I'm just trying to experiment. I'm
You're very handsome, ma'am. Could you do it? He's not as handsome as you, Captain.
asking you if you want to go to the field play exercise, show me your okay.
What does that prove?
Captain Perfect Tits, get over here.
It does not prove sobriety. No, it does not. It does not prove sobriety. You're annoying. The test don't mean nothing. Sure, but not annoying, and it doesn't make.
You know who she reminds me of? Hank Hill's neighbor, Colin, and his wife.
It's unnecessary.
Like I said, I wanted to check your eyes.
My dad's a medical doctor.
All right.
I'm a businesswoman.
That's all I could envision when Atsuko came to visit. Was like, damn. Colin.
Whatever you're doing is nonsense.
Can you keep together for me, ma'am?
Yo, yes I can.
Okay. Your hand to the side. And like I said, all I want you to do is follow the stimulus with your eyes only. Stop moving your head. Hand to the side.
Yo, bro, I can't do
I was afraid to even say the word propane around her.
this, man.
Okay, are you not willing to go through these exercises?
No, fuck no.
Okay, listen. Okay, it's just me. Okay, I gotta let you know these things, all right? You don't have to do them. They're voluntary. You don't have to.
Yeah, that's fine.
Okay, now listen. But you're unwilling to participate in them, could be used against you, and I have to be considered based off my observations and the totality of investigation thus far, whether or not I believe you. Okay, now listen. But you're unwilling to participate in them, could be used against you, and I have to be considered based off my observations and the totality of investigation thus far, whether or not I believe you to be impaired in driving. You understand that?
Do you want to test?
I do. I want to give you the opportunity to show me.
Along with all of them.
That's what I've been trying to do this whole
I don't
time.
want you to follow me. What the fuck?
Are you willing to go through these exercises?
You're
ma'am?
stupid, annoying, and you're unnecessary.
Are you willing to go through the exercises?
What other exercises are relevant and necessary? To prove my sobriety. Go ahead, go.
Okay, then come right here.
God, I don't want to stand in front of you, bro.
I just stand in front of me.
Why?
You're saying you're willing to go through them.
No, but
I'm going to take you through the investigation. Let's take you through these steps.
listen, bro. I own my own person. Under the Constitution, you're nothing because you don't make any sense. When all these officers are around you witnessing this situation, I don't want to stand near you. I can do the exercise from far away.
Unfortunately, I'm the one that's here. I'm the one that's here to do these exercises with you. If you want to go through them,
no, I'm not. Then how can I
want to go through them? I explain to you that I have to make a decision based off my observations, and your refusal or unwillingness to participate.
Are you going to take me to jail?
Can be used against you.
It can be used against me right now, but you will get sued.
Are you want to go through this exercise?
No. Not if I have to stay near you.
Cool.
Oh my God. What?
That's nice.
Wait, what? Are you serious?
Yes, ma'am.
What'd you just say?
Against you.
It can be used against me right now, but you will get sued.
Are you want to go through this exercise?
No. Not if I have to stay near you. Oh my God. What the? Wait, what?
That's refusal, bitch.
Are you serious?
Yes, ma'am.
Can somebody else touch me?
No. Yeah, somebody is. My officer over there next to you.
Thank you. Oh my God. Not him.
I don't know why you have such an issue with Officer Giles.
All right, man. I'm going to arrest you.
Yo, you better not grab.
It's because it starts with a B and ends with a lack. That's his skin color.
Are you willing to provide me the sample?
He's grabbing very strongly.
I'm a supervisor. He's not.
Are you willing to provide me the sample of your breath, ma'am?
Yes, of course, yo.
Okay, can you put your gum up to me, please?
Thank you, boss.
Of course, miss.
Do you have anything else on you?
No, ma'am. No, ma'am.
By the way, they're not supposed to have any gum or anything in their mouth for a while before they do the breath sample.
Just because I don't let this ugly ass dude touch me, yo. Can we record this? Miss. Just because I don't let
I'm recording it. I'm recording right now.
Just because I don't let this ugly ass person touch me.
That's not nice.
No, it's the truth, but it's my body, man.
I know, but that's not nice to say people are ugly.
What's the truth?
You're old enough to know better.
That's how I feel.
That's like bullying.
No, I requested other officers.
We're all here.
But I requested other officers.
I know, but we're all here.
But you all said no.
I'm gonna move these.
Can we please, yo, sis?
She's not coming over here. She has nothing to do with this investigation, okay? She can put. You want to put her in your car or mine? Okay.
What?
Over here.
Not with him, please.
I'm going with you.
What do you think about propane and propane accessories at Suco?
Okay, yeah, please. I'm scared, please.
Oh, trust me, I trust all my officers. They're all great. I'm behind you.
No, can you let your hand go?
Nope, I'm pushing you. Straight up. I got you. I'm behind you. Keep walking so I don't hit this car.
Well, his hands is on me. Isn't that like...
He's allowed
isn't
to.
a male officer not supposed to...
Nope, they're allowed to. Nope, they're allowed to.
But what if I say no?
Nope, we can't. Come on.
What
I'm
if
supervisor.
I
I know
say
what we're doing
no?
Man, but I only trust you, though.
I'm here.
What the... Are you serious? I don't want you to touch me.
He has to.
This woman was charged with DUI and then transported to the Pinellas County Jail.
If you walk, it makes little things more easier.
Fine. Then walk.
This way.
Oh, she's got on heels. What don't these people understand? They can even see them.
So mean.
Taste the meat, not the heat.
He's touching me without my permission.
He's allowed to. He's an officer of the law. He's hired to do this.
But so are you guys.
I know. I'm doing the same thing with you.
I requested other officers to touch me.
We're right here.
Yo, bro.
I want other officers to touch me.
Do me a favor. Don't kick him because that's battery on a law enforcement officer.
Ma'am.
Don't kick him.
She was found guilty and sentenced to 1 year probation, 50 community service hours, 6 months driver's license suspension, 6 months vehicle ignition interlock, and $1,500 of fines by Judge Theodore Caminos.
Battery.
He grabbed my. He's
allowed to.
No, he squeezed it.
Come on. Have a seat.
You don't feel. You don't feel about.
Have a seat.
Bro. Have a seat. After this.
Have a seat, ma'am.
Have a seat. There you go.
Consequences.
Watch your leg. Watch your leg. Watch your leg.
Consequences.
Break it. Consequences.
Move your feet in, please.
Break it. Break it. Break it!
Oh, dare you touch me.
Ma'am, move your feet in.
Break it. No. You the boss, right? I told you to touch me, bro.
Put your leg in. Put your leg in. I don't want to close it on you.
I will only listen if you say it.
Okay. Can you put your leg in for me? I appreciate it.
I will only listen if you say it.
Break it.
I don't think she likes it because he's black, dude.
Put your leg in. I gotta close the door. I don't want to hurt you.
You're the officer of the law, but so are they. When I request an officer to touch me,
Please,
it's none of your business.
Please move your legs in.
Okay?
Ma'am, please move your legs in.
What are you gonna do about it if I don't?
We don't want to put you in there.
Put you in there. Please.
The camera's on. I dare you fucking do it.
Please, just put your
You
feet
won't live to tell the tale. Ma'am?
Yes. Won't live to tell the tale.
Should I put my feet in?
Please, can you put your foot in? I appreciate you.
Don't touch me.
I figured that's what you'd say, Con Jr.
Yeah, bro.
Thank you. Yeah, I'm gonna have to come with you.
Jesus.
Okay, are you going straight there now?
What is this one? Bank fraud. Oh shit, I missed it. How'd I miss it?
Should I put my feet in?
Please, can you put your foot in? I appreciate
What's the problem? The problem is it's suspicious that you come here from Orlando, stopping in Stewart and going to Tamarack. So we have a series of suspicious. Is this a real ID? Is this a real ID?
When did they print out that ID card? Did you actually see them printed? No, there's 3 people on my phone. One is boss man Kevin. He's the one who sends the IDs. What do you mean sends the IDs? Sends them to him, to these guys via FedEx. Oh, okay, they take your picture, they give it to him, right? And then boss man Kevin FedExes it to these guys.
Bank employees called police to report a man attempting to make a $3,200 fraudulent withdrawal from a stolen bank account. So why collar crime? That don't even look like a bank, does it?
Where do you live?
New York.
New York? Do you have an account with this bank?
Sure.
Yes?
Yeah, in New York is where I open it.
Okay, does he have an account with you guys?
Suspect has made fraudulent. Sorry, I didn't see it, or I would have read it. Has made a fraudulent withdrawal of $300 at the same bank on the previous day.
Seems to be a problem.
Well, for now, you're just detained for now, okay? So don't leave. You're not free to leave right now, because we're trying to figure this out. Well, if you're still copying the New York State deal. Where do you stay when you're in Florida?
I'm staying at a hotel in Orlando.
Which one? In Orlando?
Yes.
How do you get to Stewart?
Uber.
Took an Uber.
What's the problem? What's going on here?
I'm 10-12.
It's like over a 2-hour drive.
How did you get here today?
An Uber.
You Uber?
Yes.
And you're staying in Orlando?
Yes.
And you just coming to Stewart to go to the bank?
I stopped here because I have a location here. I was going to see my daughter.
Where does your daughter live?
She lives down a little further south.
What's further south? Be a little more specific.
Tamarack.
Tamarack?
Yes, I was going to catch an Uber down there when I was done here.
So how much is the Uber from Orlando here?
It's like $100 and some odd dollars.
And how much is it further down to Tamarack?
I haven't done it yet. I don't know. What's the problem?
The problem is that it's suspicious that you come here from Orlando, stopping in Stewart, and going to Tamarack. So we have a series of
suspicious.
Is this a real ID? Is this a real ID?
What's the problem,
Yes.
though?
The problem is, I just explained it to you. You don't make sense right now. You live in New York. You're staying in Orlando. You're using what business do you have in Orlando?
That's where I got off the plane at. Was in Orlando.
Okay. When was that?
Last week.
When was the last time you were here?
3 days ago.
Okay. And then back to Orlando. Now back from Orlando.
Tamarack is a little bit south of Florida. It's about an hour south.
To Tamarack.
Or south of Stewart.
I'm just asking. I'm trying to make sense of you right now. Okay. Is that what it is?
Yeah. Well, I don't understand why it's a problem for me to travel.
What's a social? Does that match the social on the ID?
Stewart is a small place.
What law did I break by going to Orlando and coming here?
You didn't break a law yet. I said you're detained right now because it's suspicious what you're doing. Okay. So we got a call on you right now because it's weird that you come in 2 days earlier while you're staying in Orlando. Now 2 days later you're back here, and it just doesn't make sense.
How is that weird?
So he did a small withdrawal. It worked. He comes back and does a large withdrawal.
Because this can't be the only bank you can go.
It's kind of stupid, but
Orlando,
I can see why they would do it.
Now you end
I
up in
think it's
Stewart.
smart.
You see what I'm saying?
I don't.
You guys have a location in Orlando? Then there you go.
I don't understand what the suspicion is.
Stu, give me a read back on that deal.
Damn, he's mean mugging that woman.
That's his ID. So that's when he came 2 days ago. He stays in Orlando. He lives in New York. His daughter's name is Tamarack. He used an Uber to go from Orlando to here to Tamarack and back. Yes, last time he was here, $4 a day was $2,500.
How long did it open?
Uber drop him off.
Does the bank have an ID on file of the account holder?
They said as like 20.
No, I know. Cuff him. Cuff him.
Cuff him. Cuff him. Cuff him.
What am I being arrested for, sir? You're not being arrested. You're being investigatory detention. We got to figure out what's going on here. We need to figure out what's going on here. I haven't broken laws.
Hold on.
Yes, sir. That's why I'm being detained, sir.
He just explained it to you.
Yeah, but that doesn't make sense.
All right, we'll explain it to you. Just you have to go with the flow right now. And I think you'll understand later that this is to protect everyone who you should here. Go have a seat over here, please.
What the hell? Jesus.
Is it waiting for you?
No. What's going on?
Is that a Bluetooth speaker in your ear for your phone?
Yes.
Is somebody listening on there?
No.
I'm going to take it out.
Go ahead.
I'll put it in your pocket, okay?
That's fine.
Just stand up for a second. Just put it in your pocket for right now. Turn around for me. Yeah, we take no weapons on you, right?
No, sir.
Like take this phone, too. Yep. You have a just a lighter?
I believe so.
No, you Spanish.
No, sir. I'm not carrying anything.
Is this your wallet here, sir?
Yes, sir.
Make sure. Is that the same ID that you gave up? Hold on. Just
sorry.
don't move.
Go ahead.
Just catch you down. Make sure it's not missing anything.
No, go ahead.
I did look at some pictures. It does look Cook, Minnesota is flooding pretty bad. Saying he could be there for a week or more too.
Okay, let's see. Do you have any other ID in here, or just that one there?
There's a card in there. I got a card for it.
Yeah, it's just I don't know. It doesn't look like a bank, does it? Like, okay, my bank doesn't have ballistic glass, but still it has like these teller slots, and there's like a spot where they could get behind ballistic glass, I guess. But this just looks like a couple desks. Like there's just a desk here, a couple desks back there. Bank.
Are you Jeffrey?
Yes.
Okay. I don't know yet. I just came in 2 minutes ago. Okay. So just I'll leave it right in here for you. Okay. Once you stand back up, I can put this back in the pocket.
Those credit cards match.
Okay. Have a seat. Thank you.
Do you
guys have a file too under? That's 1,000% what this is. His handler's probably left. Yeah. Jeffrey, what year did you graduate high school?
I'm sorry. I think I'm gonna wait for my word.
Sounds good. You can call him from the jail. Keep playing games. That's fine. Your wallet in your pocket by chance? He does. There's a wallet in his pocket. Yeah. Okay. So it doesn't have.
And then back here's some offices, but then there's like another desk, a breakfast nook.
There's 2 other cards in there. One with the same name. Otherwise, nothing else. Okay. Yeah. You stand up. Yeah. Can I just see it? Where is it? This one. Thank you. So you can tell how the difference is. So that's the actual mirror places. Yeah. And you can see it's missing. It's all in the wrong. And there's no hologram. Yeah, it's all in the wrong place. You know, that's moved over here. Yeah. The D is here. So.
It's a fake ID for sure.
A couple of different things. Did Andy get a repack? He did. Yeah, he did. It was not all the way. So, as in they couldn't find it. No, I think they did. You have to ask him for clarification. Let me actually look at this. Yeah. I think I get pictures when I on Elvis when I run these. I'm gonna go run this on Elvis and get a picture. Okay, hold on.
Hey, that's social. If you put that in David, does anything come back on that? That social comes back. That just did it. They ran it on Elvis and on David. That social does not come back to that name. Really? Yep. It comes back to Luigi, whatever. Yep.
Luigi? Like Mario?
So they changed the account probably before they got here. It's exactly the same what the chase was.
Dude, until I started working out of town with, honestly, like not being racist or nothing, but it was mostly like Hispanic, Mexicans, people from like South America. I never knew so many places would cash a check. None of them have banks. They send most of their money back home, but they would cash their checks at the weirdest fucking places. Like this laundromat over here will cash checks. Like what? Yeah, this Dollar General over here, they'll cash a check. They only cash 2 a day though. Like it was so weird.
Yeah. But it's changed over there. Check's the same way it was. Is this your cell phone? Okay, well, if I send you a picture of this guy, can you tell me if he should have it?
Oh, you like to try that in a small town, legend?
Okay, hold on a second.
We actually had a business that sent us a notice that they would no longer cash our checks for one company I was working for because some of the guys, I guess, went to this business and had a check cashed and somehow kept the check and went and cashed it at another place.
It's a real one. Was it from last time? Yes. Look this way. No, I got
Try in a small town, Kevin. Luigi.
From the bank account. So the gentleman I think you have a picture of is.
Yeah, a taco place. Yeah, they're just crazy. The weirdest fucking places, dude. Nail salons. Yeah, they'll cash a check. They'll only let us come in 3 at a time.
Wonder why you're
These weird rules.
You might get to leave with your name and just let's get ahead of this and just move on. Yes. You're not going anywhere. You're going to figure out who you are. You're going to continue to show your identity. You're committing a crime. You can't lie to the police about your name. You can't present fake ID. So just tell them when you get your real name. We're going to read this to you because we're asking questions. All right. Is it after the other? Okay, so you post it after. Questions. You have them heard with you during questioning. If you can't afford a lawyer, one will be appointed for you for any question if you wish. If you decide to answer questions without a lawyer present, you'll still have the right to stop answering.
Somebody drove him there and was probably telling him what to go in and say and do, and they dipped the fuck out for sure.
Anytime. You also have the right to stop answering anytime you talk to the lawyer. You understand? Yes, sir. All right. This is a previous one? Yes, John? No, that's
Guy goes into the laundromat to cash his check and comes out with it fucking a $4,000 check in all quarters. I'm like, what is going on? You know you can get a free bank account, right?
Okay. So what we're doing, why I took a picture of your face, is we're going to input it into facial recognition. We're going to find out who you actually are, okay?
It's a paperclip.
Are you from Florida? Spell your middle name, or your last name?
B-A-N-A-S-E-A-K.
Middle name?
My name is L-Y-N-N.
Are you from Orlando?
No, I'm originally from Michigan.
Well, but today, like where'd you come from today?
Oh, no, downtown, right?
Miami? Yeah. That was my next. That was my next guess. Some guys picked you up this morning, and they're going to give you money or drugs or both. Took a picture of your face and asked you to come up here and withdraw money?
Yeah.
Yeah. Appreciate your cooperation, David. What's your birthday? What kind of car did you ride here in?
Silver Civic.
Is it new? Was it a rental?
I think it, no, it's not real new. It's not super old, but it ain't real new.
Does anything about the car stand out where we could find it?
No, it's not a rental. I wouldn't say it was a rental. I think so. If you can respond back.
Okay.
He turned into a snitch.
Who picked you up? What they look like?
Black. Dreads. One wears glasses, the other doesn't.
Both had dreads?
Yes. One wears glasses, the other don't. Both kind of heavier sets.
They picked you up this morning?
So they picked him up, took his picture, had an ID, told him what to do, and they'd give him drugs or give him money or something.
You said Tamarack? How did they compensate you?
They haven't.
They said they were going to pay you afterwards? Have you done it already here at this location?
They brought me up here one other time.
Okay.
They pick a white guy that looks like he's, wears a pocket protector through the week, Doesn't look like he's going to violate anybody's rights or hold anybody hostage.
What? Okay, yeah, we'll take care of it.
That's rude. I'll have you know that I am grounded right now, barefoot, and I have cut a hole in the floor of my office to where I can touch the soil.
How did they buy you these clothes?
Why would I need electrical tape?
Yeah,
I was going to say, they look very new.
If you guys are interested, I'm able to get
Okay. How did they buy you these clothes?
Yeah.
They bought him clothes. So he's like a homeless crackhead. They bought him those clothes.
I was going to say, they look very new.
If you guys are interested, I'm able to get
Okay. I mean, you probably know we're here, right? You have a phone number for them?
Multiple phone numbers for them, yeah.
Okay. You've done this before? Different places all over the state?
Yeah, they try to come. They try to make me work every day.
Wow.
Listen,
how much have you done?
I'm an addict. I'm an addict.
There we go. They try to make me work every day. I'm an addict. So they feed him dope to go pull out a few hundred, way more than what he gets in dope, right? He'll get a $10 rock, and they'll have him pull out hundreds or thousands of dollars.
I know. You're not the first person I've met. You're not the first person I've met that goes through this.
I don't get it. You know what happens.
You get dope sick?
Yeah.
All right. All the numbers are in your phone? All right. Well, by all means, how do you communicate with them? Is it just phone calls or through texts?
Phone calls and texts.
Okay. How long have you been communicating with them?
I don't know, a month.
Okay. So there's probably a bunch of stuff on there. All right. Would you be okay with us doing a forensic download of your phone just so we get all that information?
I mean, it wouldn't matter if I did.
I mean, your cooperation would go a long way, other than you saying take me to jail.
No,
you know what I mean?
I'm tired of this, man. I'm tired of this.
I mean, like, it's kind of sad, right? Like, so you have to want to help, but it seems like even when you want help, that there's not a lot of places that you can go to for help, right? It's not free. The good places are extremely expensive. The places that you can't get in are really fucking shitty and run down, and nobody fucking wants to be there. I mean, he probably made a lot of choices that put him in this position, but once you're an addict, you're a fucking addict. What do you do?
Yeah, we're gonna change handcuffs. Not too tight, right?
You take a wash off?
Take a wash off.
Yeah.
Sure. Whatever you say, man. Rotate your wrist like I do it. There we go. All right, put it just like a pocket. How's that? You're good? Too tight? Let me lock this one off. All right, easy back now.
You guys transport me, then I can get you cut in the front. I'm going to tear my rotary cuff.
I can give you a second pair of handcuffs. That's the best we can do. Yeah, it's literally like right there. Okay. Before we go, we'll figure that out.
If it ain't that far, it's fine. I ain't going to be in the middle.
Right. Yeah. We're trying to get that official. Yeah, an actual one. Yeah, actual photo. I'll get the printout. Sounds like it'll be a fraudulent use of ID and a grand theft because he attempted. So. Yeah. I'll let you know shortly. I got my contact. All right. Cool. Okay. Does your phone have a passcode on it? Does your phone have a passcode on it?
It's got a finger on it.
Okay. Can you Where is your phone? Oh, John, you have his phone? Yeah. Do you have his phone? He's going to unlock it for us. You're all right with this, right? I mean, I'm not making you. You don't have to. We would love it if you did.
They already lost his phone.
So I'll let you get stuff off my phone when I get out. You let me have my phone back, or you guys gonna hold it?
We're gonna do a forensic download and we'll put it back in jail.
You guys want to get
Yeah, we're not making. No, Delta 11265 name DOB. First name is David, middle initial LE. My last name is Bravo, Alpha November, Alpha Sierra Zulu, Alpha Kilo, white male. Do you have any warrants?
I have a non-extradition warrant in Missouri.
Okay, all right, so we're not going to worry about that. Last name again is Bravo, Alpha November, Alpha Sierra Zulu, Alpha Kilo. So he communicates with these folks who pick him up. So he's got text messages and phone calls and stuff. So he's going to let us download the phone so we can get that information. So how long do you say you've been doing this?
Damn, I feel bad for the guy.
Sorry? How much money you made? How much they give you?
So the court filled it out.
Okay, so this was the last time you came in? This is today. Oh, this is today? Okay, evidence today. Okay. You came back with the same name? David, 10-4, that's it. Unless you want to. I'm here. I don't care. I'll write it. All right. We've been doing it a month. It's the same guys. Do you know their names? Delta up.
What are their first names?
What are they?
James and Sean.
54, unless you guys want to debrief him further.
I wonder if they hunted him down and killed him after this.
I'm going to bring his phone back to do a consent download and then bring it back to jail when we're done. All right, about a month. What cities have you been to?
I'm just curious.
Fort Lauderdale. Sarasota.
Did you see the boy there about Liz Gonzalez work there?
Sarasota. You came here one other time.
We've been to those other places a couple times too.
Yeah. Okay, a couple times to each. All right. Did they print out? When did they print out that ID card? Did you actually see them printed?
No, there's 3 people on my phone. One is boss man Kevin. He's the one that sends the IDs.
What do you mean sends the IDs?
Sends them to him, to these guys via FedEx.
Oh, okay, they take your picture, they give it to him, right? And then boss man Kevin FedExes it to these guys.
It's kind of sophisticated. They're going and buying him clothes. They're getting IDs mailed to him. The IDs have the pictures on them. They look passable. You know, if you just flashed it.
Okay.
So I don't know if it's coming from out of state or in state or what, but
where do they go pick up the packages? Do they have it shipped to like a residence or?
No, it's at a FedEx.
They pick it up inside of FedEx.
Yeah.
At a FedEx store.
FedEx, have you been there with them?
They drove by Hollywood.
Do you have anything else besides in Hollywood?
I'm not really.
It's okay. I'm not either. That's why I'm asking. How long ago they already had your picture, right? Because you've been doing this a while, so they just... Is it always in New York ID?
No, they do Georgia and Ohio too.
Georgia and Ohio, New York IDs.
How do you think they get this information?
I'm not sure. Just on my
dumps. So it's just scrapers scrape the internet, find accounts, account numbers, link them together, do a dump. It'll have the bank name on it, and they'll buy these gigantic dumps of like hundreds of thousands of names of possible bank accounts, and then they'll narrow them down to which ones seem the most likely, which one they might even try like inquiries through like websites and shit. There's people like, if you go like to some of like inner cities, there's like a guy that followed him around on YouTube, and he'll have like 300 fucking fake credit cards, and he'll just try to scan them. Like, hey, we scan this one. Actually, he couldn't, the guy that they followed that time, he couldn't make the chip cards. He could only make the swap. So the chips were blank. But after 3 attempts with the chip, if it won't read, it'll then let you swap it. And he's literally telling the lady at the cash register, like, okay, well, try this 3 times. The chip's not going to work. And then let me swap it, and let him swap it. And it went through. But he doesn't know the balances on a lot of them. So he'll just have a ton of cards. If one of them works, fine. If not, go to the next one. Go to the next one, go to the next one, go to the next one until it's scanned.
My phone too.
Oh, wow.
Like social security number.
I was going to say, you did pretty good rattling off the social.
And all that stuff. They text it to my phone like that.
Yeah, he would have to make a deal for all that. Like, what he's doing right now is spilling his guts, and they'll be a little bit nicer to him, but he'll still get all the charges. He'll still get just as much trouble. Hopefully, they'll have some type of program to get people clean in jail, though. At least some medicine where his withdrawals aren't don't have him like puking his guts out and fucking all that shit.
So that when they ask you questions, you're able to answer them. So Boss Man Kevin gets him something else, and they just pay you a percentage of whatever you get out of the branch.
Yeah, it's a very small business.
Like what? Like $100?
Yeah, $100
each, like each day. When they buy you these clothes.
If he would have went and worked for the prosecutor or something, they were trying to take down this ring, maybe. But there's a chance they don't even offer him that. There's a chance, like, we know this is going on. We know it's these couple guys here. We're already on the case. Anything he could provide us wouldn't be beneficial. But right now, he's kind of giving that all up for free. Now, when he goes to court, there's a chance that the prosecutor just might be like, well, he did work with police, blah, blah, blah. But there's no obligation there. I saw a dude freak out today. So he signed a deal. So he was back on for a domestic assault second time. And first time he had domestic assault, he saw the same judge. And the judge put in a no contact order. So 3 weeks later, he's back again. And the judge is like, so he had a deal with the prosecutor for 2 years. And the judge says, okay, well, I'm going to give you 10 years. And he's like, judge, his lawyer's like, judge, it was 2 years. And she's like, I know. I'm not honoring that deal. When I say no contact, I mean no fucking contact. And dude's like, I didn't contact her. I went to her mama's house and she was there. And she's like, I don't care.
It's like a couple days ago, dancing in different shirts and stuff.
Is there anything else you think could help me?
I mean, I know that you're going to try to contact me again when I get out.
You think they will?
Oh, yeah.
Did they know your real name?
Yeah.
You gave them, like, your ID card or something?
It's right now. ID is.
Your ID is in their car? Yeah. Right. Did you see them leave once the first officer pulled in?
No, I'm sure they did as soon as they saw him.
They've got his ID. They probably killed him.
Just to have you work again?
Yeah.
He's already dead.
Did they give you this phone?
No, I bought it. It's actually my girlfriend's phone. Here, it's unlocked.
Let's see if we can turn off the locking stuff. I know nothing about androids. Did they have your phone number?
Yeah.
Oh yeah, there's a missed call from Sean at 12:42. 20 minutes ago.
It'll be right in, if you go to contacts.
Oh, it'll be in there?
Go to contacts, go to Nikki. That's my girl. It's her phone. Top phone number.
Delta 11. It's a silver Honda Civic. When I asked if it seemed like a rental, he said he didn't think so.
Do we know if he came in from Canner?
Do you know if he took 95 at the turnpike?
I believe we took 95 on our way up here. They parked, not in the next parking lot, but the parking lot in the plaza.
Mayfair Plaza?
Yeah, right in front of the end of that plaza.
He said he believed they took 95 up here, and they parked in Mayfair Plaza. And he was with two black males with dreads. One of them had glasses. Four. When you got off of 95, you came straight here?
Yeah, they were.
Good knowing you, David.
Did the specs?
Good knowing you, bro.
Actually, yeah, you pull it up on that, my maps on there.
Oh, they use your phone for the maps? Okay.
They were using theirs, but something happened with one of theirs for some reason. They asked me to be on mine.
We're gonna get going. All right, gotta take you to the jail, okay? So, like I said, it'll be grand theft, and then causing his personal ID, okay?
You guys got detoxing it?
The jail will know. I will let them know that you're gonna detox, and they'll take care of it. You ever been in the Mark County Jail before? Nicer one times a jail facility. When you actually,
So he did tell them they have a detox program. He's going to tell them that they're an addict when he comes in, detox. If you're already going to jail, you might as well tell them that you're a crackhead. It's better than trying to suffer and hide it and whatever, that you're an addict.
Is that what Charles do? Okay, can I get your information, please? Do you have a
grand theft, uttering a forged document, and criminal use, personal identification.
driver's license? You walked in, so signature card? Yes. The real one? Okay, excellent. All right, so he walked in, has to make a withdrawal, presented the New York State ID, and
to be fair, the banks are the real criminals in this nation. Do you guys know interest is illegal and they're not allowed to ask you for a down payment?
The withdrawal slip. Well, you filled out most of it and he signed it. Okay.
Martin County Jail remains incarcerated up until death.
And there was a flag on the account?
It does. They say incarcerated. They meant cremated. No one claimed his remains.
That's right.
They're right, legend.
Oh, he tried the closed one? Okay, and he tried to withdraw the money from the closed account.
On September 20th, he pled not guilty to all charges. He just told him everything. No, it wasn't me, bro. That wasn't me. I don't... Who? Who? It wasn't me. I'm cremated.
Oh, just under that name. I see. Okay. All right, excellent. If we have any further questions, we'll give you a call, okay? Thank you for your time. All right. You too. Sooner we go, the sooner we'll get this over with, right? Is there anything on you that you're not supposed to have? All right.
May 2nd, 2024 is the court date. His hearing. It'd be good detox on
So that's why these questions I was asking, I kind of knew already that they picked you up from either Orlando or Miami, right? Come on back over here. They bought you clothes, you know. Unfortunately, it's not the first time this has happened. Probably a pretty lucrative business, right?
Ooh, he's been in the back of a cop car before. Most people don't know how to sit in a cop car. You got to go ass first. I don't know how you guys typically get in your car, but I always step into it, like legs. But when you don't have your hands or your arms out to balance you or to reach for the steering wheel or something, you got to go ass first. He knew exactly how to sit in that police car.
They bought you clothes, you know.
He doesn't even stutter. Look, he just turns around and boom, down, pull my legs in. I'm good. Right? Shut the door. Let's go. Yeah, that's not a first time in the car. That's for sure. Check scam at the bank fails miserably. Oh God. All right, guys, I'm out for tonight. It's 1 a.m. I just wanted to hang out with you guys. I didn't have a whole lot planned for the show, but I figured it'd be fun to hang out and laugh a little bit. We got to see Atsuko get arrested in Florida. I think that was when she was down there visiting some of her good friends, and she claimed to be a real estate agent. And she hates propane and propane accessories. Thank you guys for joining us. I appreciate it. We'll see you about the next one. Don't do anything that guy would do, because he pled not guilty after admitting to everything. We'll see y'all in the next one. Consider supporting the show while offline. That is how I pay the bills. We greatly appreciate it. Go to coldbeer.fund or buymeacoffee.com/coldbeer. That's how I pay the bills. That's how I keep it going. It's going to be a little bit different schedule. I got some parts coming in for a build on the other YouTube channel, so hopefully get that off the ground. That'll be a Patreon first, and then to everybody a week later, and we'll go from there. We'll see you guys on the next one. Have a good night.
But I can tell you this about if this douchebag happens to see this particular show, you don't have the forking balls to call out the people on this planet by name and tell them exactly who they are and tell them the rest of the world who they are. You don't have the forking balls. You don't have the balls.
Okay, Scott.
Here we go, I think I started some shit. Listen off, it's about to get lit. Get the place in the best, you know that stage is set. You better buckle up, cause you ain't seen none yet. Here we go, I think I started some shit. Piss 'em off, it's about to get lit. Get the place in the best, you know that stage is set. You better buckle up, cause you ain't seen none yet.
And they say that I'm a lunatic. Well, listen, bitch, I came equipped with a quick wit and a 6 cents for the stupid shit.
Where my true believer?
Y'all need Jesus.
Praise the Lord, head to the extreme.
All these false fucking prophets who profit off of gossip. Worshipping drums, cocking, begging for a throat deposit. Swinging fucking meat hammers like Thor in a thong. He's strapped to the shaft, eating his chest like he's King Kong. Starving for attention, I'ma make your gut burst. I'll be your huckleberry, I can quench that thirst. Baby eating lizard people, alien sex. What's next? Trump in a dress, fucking Flynn on his desk. A retard in a vest, climbing up 5G towers. Cause you told him if he did, he'd get fucking superpowers.
Here we go, I think I started some shit.
Have a good night, guys. Again, consider supporting the show. That's how we pay for it. Everything's been, I know the economy, the election coming up, I think it's going to be kind of shaky going into for a show that depends on donations. But for those of you that are still patrons, that are still Twitch subscribers and still donate, we greatly appreciate it. That is how I pay the bills. I couldn't do it if I was, I couldn't do it 7 nights a week if I was just losing money like the way I am. I could still probably do it a couple nights a week, maybe. We'll see.
Some of his meat rockets. I strapped it to my shoes and then I flew through the roof. I found myself in orbit strapped to an F-16. High on amphetamine.
See you guys.
Put on a light coat of baby oil and